Oh, okay. Yeah, pictures are cute. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cyberpunk Red Season 3, Episode 2. Sorry, it's like I'm stuttering because one of my players is showing a photo of her puppies, a Siberian Husky puppy mixture kind of thing. And we were just discussing, hey, let's run a scenario in Cyberpunk Red where some gongs decided to kidnap one of the player's character's puppies, and the whole group decided to actually, hey, let's go and like destroy this corporation because they just stole our favorite puppy. But I'm probably gonna think about that. So now I'll be going to another different scene. So you guys, the audience, those that have subscribed, so have been following my episodes, will know what's actually going on, who is who, what is what. So now I'll be going to a scene based on another character that actually left the game due to studies, but I'll be controlling the character as NPC. However, meanwhile, months ago, few months back, even way before the player's downtime of 3 months, Walter Cross, you spend some time to actually figure out what actually happened to this particular man. You know that he have always been sent to the highest secured prison within the BlackSite location outside of NightCity, where not many people even know of his current existence, hence the name BlackSite. Deep within the underground confines of this abandoned factory, way out within the wastelands, you secretly head over and then use your authority to actually walk in. The moment you actually enter that door, you heard the sound of the door opening, like ding, 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 and then you showed your ID pass to one of the security officer actually to your right. He stood up and saluted you and said, "Morning, sir. I didn't expect you to actually come in and pay us a sudden visit." And you stood there looking at this officer. You look at his name. His name is George Chan. George Chan seems to be like a new recruit in one of these black site. But when you look at George, his salute, you see that a part of his sweat flowing from his left forehead down as he actually salute and actually hit his chest. He didn't salute you like a normal military salute. He salute you where he actually put his right hand fist to his chest, to his left side of his chest. They look to you. But when you look at him, roll for your perception.
Okay, perception is under awareness. And it's 22, but it's whispered.
Okay. His shirt is unkept. Perhaps his boots is not shined. As you yourself, as a former solo and also a fixer, you look at his dressing, you look at his style. Roll for your social skills, personal grooming.
Okay. Social skill. And here we are.
You adjusted his collar and slightly adjusted his pants. And after you just look at him and smile. And he looked at you. Thank you, sir, for attending to my clothing. But what is your purpose here, sir? You look around the jail cell. There are roughly side by side, perhaps 12 cells filled with criminals, edgerunners, edgerunners that have been captured perhaps by NYPD and even NCPD and even the LAPD. However, this site personally, you asked and requested for all special edgerunners to actually kept within this particular cell. People that you know that you can use to go against other corporations or even other edge runners that work for other corporations. And these people, they have no loose ends. They'll do anything just to be out. But you are here for that particular person. But on the cell to the left, you know a particular man. He is known as Mainframe, a net runner, a very popular net runner that actually entered and actually hacked into Militech, even Arasaka, even Kang Tao, and knows a bit, a thing or two about STREAGA. But yes, you notice that when you peer through that small window, you can see him sitting down, reading a book. He turns his head to actually see you and he ignores you completely. On your further right of the cell is Mad Dog, where Josh Chen is actually standing, his back staying. Mad Dog is a bruiser man, of a man that would actually grab you and bite you, regardless whether you're friend or foe. And he's killed a number of his friends so far. But you're not here to actually waste any time. You head straight to the fourth cell on your right.
which is should be this one.
Fourth cell on your right. You turn and you see a particular man. One at first lying down on the bed, resting his back to the wall. He notices you first. And another person sitting on a chair that seems to be reading a small little book. They turns his head to actually notice you. But the one on the bed actually said first, he said, "Hey, that guy looks really familiar." Hey, he speaks out. The man on top of the bed speaks out to you, Walter Cross. He said, "Hey, Walter Cross, it's been a while." But you look at the man sitting on the bed. You know him particularly as Joe Chill. You don't have to roll for your criminology or streetwise on this one. You know everybody here in this cell. You see him sitting there. This Joe Chill, you know that he was actually instrumental. He was actually hired by a certain corporation known as STREAGA to actually kill one of their executive. But it was actually not proven, and neither that footage actually found. But you do know for a fact that that video footage is something that you probably need if you want to actually take down STREAGA personally. However, that's been gone, and you need particular people such as you know yourself as Mao and perhaps even Hibana to actually get the information. And you know for a fact that Hibana is now working for Strega. It will make life much easier for you if you actually can get to her. But in order to get to Hibana, you need to actually hire another particular person that knows Hibana and Midnight personally. The person that actually sat on that chair actually walked up. He pulls out his chair, walked towards the front door, and then he looks at you and said, "Well, well, it isn't the actual famous fixer that's hired me personally." But you look at the man at that door looking at you. He walked closer towards the jail cell, Walter Cross, towards the door to look at Venator, as Venator actually stood there and just stared at you. Now, roll for your education skill deduction.
Okay, deduction education. And here we are. That'll be 16.
You are here to actually get Venator out because you need Venator to actually do a particular job for you. But this is a job that you're not offering him any eddies or any euro dollars to do, but perhaps something even better that Venator has actually been asking for quite some time, which is actually his freedom. So he can actually walk the street and perhaps leave Night City, or perhaps even as Exec look for particular revenge on those that actually refuse to actually help him. You walk towards that door. Venator then asks you, "So why are you here, Walt Cross? Are you going to be standing there? Are you going to be hiring me for a job?" Venator asks you. His voice was serious, but stern, but sarcastic at the same time.
No, actually, just passing through. Thought I would, come by and check how the mighty officer like you have fallen so much deep from grace that you gotta be put in a cage next to the people whom you used to lock up. Say, you don't by chance, desperate to get out of this 2x4 cell? Smell the fresh air again?
Anything, Walter Cross. Anything to actually get out from this room? Hey, I'll kill my own mother, grandmother, even my pet dog Husky if I had one, just to get out from this cell.
Anything you say. Careful of those words, because I will use them against you since you did say you're willing to do anything.
They laugh. Yes, I'm willing to do about anything. And suddenly he got interrupted by Joe Chill. That is lying down on the bed inside the cell, just not far from him. And Joe Chill is like, "Hey, what's the grass? Can let this guy out. You guys are gonna bail me out. Hey, I can't. I've been doing a number of stuff for you, man. Besides, I was there to frame a certain person, like lost his job and stuff. If this guy is going out, then I need to be out." Venator turns to look at Joe Chill on the bed. You notice this, Walter Cross.
Mm-hmm.
And Venator then turns to you and said, Joe Chill's right, Walter Cross. If you need my help, I would need the help of Joe Chill. And not only Joe Chill, but my friend in the next door next to me, and perhaps a few others. But what's the job? You heard what Venator actually asked you, Walter Cross.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you roll for deduction.
Okay, deduction again. That will be 25.
Yep, I
Critical,
can see it.
actually.
Yep, 23 plus 2
Mm-hmm.
critical. Yeah, mostly though all this is whispered, but I can see it, and audience can see it on your roll. Okay, and there are two jobs, Walter Cross. One is Vincent Hellfire actually left the task force and decided to live the happily ever after left happily ever after and give a good life together with his wife Midnight. However, you know that Midnight is actually comatose and actually on a super drug enhancement and unable to wake up, which you're unsure why. Due to her bodily enhancement and some of her cyber ways, she'll be able to fight off these certain drugs. You know that for a fact. You've been actually monitoring Vincent and Midnight and all the others for quite some time. But whoever has been actually stealing these drugs to midnight is possibly something very, very skilled. But
Mm-hmm.
you decided to actually not bring your task force to actually kill Vincent for what he's been doing, so you just let it be. But now, you actually here to actually get Venator out and to actually monitor the progress of Hibana, Haliman, Tsubaki, Remy, and Mao.
Okay.
But also at the same time, your reports of this particular young little girl that's actually running the streets and is actually giving Walter Cross a bad name. But to Walter Cross, you have all this information about her. She's still small fry. And it's only a matter of time until you're going to give a call to a particular old friend and ask her if this person is actually well worth it and worth your time. But Venator is here for infiltration, espionage, and information gathering, not assassination, until the time
Mm-hmm.
comes. But for that, Venator will probably need the help of all the other Edgerunners here. Most likely Joe Chill sitting in the other room, and maybe even Kill Switch, he can decide to sell. And maybe if he needs somebody that's actually some good muscles, perhaps Machete and Mad Dog in the other room. However, Venator, most you're probably gonna be needing the help of Mainframe, the net runner that can actually access and again go against other net runners if they're ever found.
Mm-hmm.
The others, you're probably going to leave them for a time being, unless you want to actually have some destruction in the way. Or if you actually want to destroy Vincent completely, then you're going to be hiring every single one of these people, all these S runners in this room. Like Mayor, for others. This guy is huge. He's roughly about 6 feet 5. Really bulk up. Really strong. Almost a competitor to even Adam Smasher himself and headbutt just behind you. This guy kills people by just headbutting them due to his enormous metal hardware on his head. And we just kill them straight entirely. And you know for a fact they are very good. But for time being, you need Venator. So,
Mm-hmm.
Venator just asks you that simple question. What's the job, boss?
Well, now that you ask, it's actually two jobs wrapped up in one neatly bow tie, which I'm looking for a group of people that can do both without any trouble. The first one is easy: retrieval. Someone is very dear to me has decided to leave and live the American dream of the happy ending, taking a very precious asset that I need to reacquire. So I'll need some of you to chase after him, find out where he is, and return the asset alive and unharmed in any way possible. As for him, I don't care what you do to him. Torture him, kill him, throw him up in the middle of the desert. As long as he's out of the picture, that's all I care about. The second one is straightforward, but it takes a long time. Infiltration. I need you to infiltrate a certain corporation and start up gathering information from there onward. I don't care what you have to do to be infiltrated and rise up to the highest echelon levels, all I care about is information. So,
That's good, boss. Venator replied back to you. Send me the deeds. You look at him, and after that, you actually send him the deeds immediately. Straight to Venator. Venator just looks at it, stay quiet. He just nods his head and smiles. That would require me to actually gain access to one of your best gears and your best armor and your best personnel. I'll do the job, but you need to give me what I want, Walter Cross. He asks you. And you know for a fact that Venator will probably need the best, of course, and you will give him the best.
mhm.
The best cyberware, the best weapons the military can provide, even experimental ones, the best armor even. Not those that they found on the streets, but those that's not even out on the streets and even not even sold in the market. The best Sandevistan, the best Kalashnikov, the best sniper rifle, the best assault rifle, the best pistols. You will provide them the best. And Venator will probably do his job
Mhm.
if provided properly. If he does betray you, just like how Vincent is, then you're gonna send in your wild dogs to chase after Venator. But the
Exactly.
Venator has been in his cell for quite some time, and he will actually exact revenge on
Mhm.
those that actually betrayed him.
Exactly. So I just tell this to Venator. I need you to be part of the first team that's doing the retrieval job, but I need you to select a very sleek professional operative for the infiltration. I need somebody who not only can talk the talk, but can look the part. And if can, you know, I don't mind if he grovels before for information, but as long as he gets me what I want, then sure. I mean, I know you want to exact revenge on those who betrayed you, so I'll give you that one when the time is right. So for the time being, I need you to be my wild dog whom I'm gonna be unleashing on my runaway operative who decided to just, run away taking what's rightfully mine. Don't care what you do to him. All I need is what's with him. You'll know it when you see it. I need you to bring it unharmed and exactly as you see it. I got plans
Anything
for
for
this.
you, boss.
Okay.
But I'll recruit my own Edgerunner team, and after that, then everything I want, then I'll get it from you. Then Walter Cross, you need Venator. But does
hmm
Venator need you? You're unsure. But sooner or later, you're probably gonna find out.
I look at.
But all the edge runners here know for a fact they are able to escape because this floor is actually electrified. Not to mention each room is actually gas and each room is also equipped with huge EMP blasts that will literally knock everybody that actually cheat up with cyberware, regardless of how much they can actually counter against it. And you know those certain cyberwares that can actually prevent some certain EMP stuff from working, but you have a countermeasure for that.
hmm
However, you're not the only one that actually think this way. But you don't have much time to actually talk to Venator.
hmm I
You
just
actually
I walk back into the direction of the young officer who is, I'm pretty sure he sweats half of his life already. Just hearing what is it. So I tell him this, Officer Chen. Good job on keeping the place safe and all. The people who are gonna be following me after this door, they weren't here to begin with. And I wasn't even here, and if anybody asks, they've been transferred to another cell, they died. I'll leave it up to your imagination. Peace?
yes, sir. He salutes you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. I'll do as you say.
Mm-hmm. He like points to where
Giving them the standard operating procedures, sir. Standard gear, weapons, and everything for the armory, vehicles.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. He points like at Venator's cell. Unlock that door for me, wait for the gentleman to leave, and follow his exact instructions. And yeah, write everybody off who's gonna be following him as deceased.
I trust your judgment, sir. If they were to go wild, you'll take them down again and bring them to the cell, like you always do.
Oh yes, definitely. So I'll leave it up to
Bye,
you.
sir.
You're doing a good job anyway, so there might be a future raise or promotion for you soon. And he's like, just walks out the door.
You see, you see, George Chen smiled after he heard that. And he walks out the door. You
Mhm.
press a certain button, some key codes, your thumb, and after that, your eye scan. Then you went out, and that's it. Meanwhile, Remy, you arrive at the club, the bar, known as the Purple Dingo Bar, expecting to actually see Mao, but you didn't see anyone at all. But instead, what you see, Remy, was just two booster ganger unconscious outside of the Purple Dingo, completely bruised up and unable to even lift up their head as you actually walk towards them. You actually went in to the bar. Or do you want to talk to the booster ganger and actually ask what happened?
Are they in any condition to talk?
Okay. Roll for your human perception under social skills. They should be able to, you think? They're suddenly bruised. They're like been knocked out. Roll for your first aid under technique skill. You're not here to help them. You're just like looking. Yeah. They should be able to wake up by just a simple slap on the face. Or just a simple like grabbing by the collar or just grab their heads and just shake them. That should be enough.
Oi, what happened?
You shake them. You shake one of the booster gang, like bullet head. And like you can see smoke coming out from underneath his neck. And he looks at you completely dazed and said, "Ugh." He speaks out, she, this girl, stay away from this girl. She's dangerous. You have no idea what is it that they mentioned by this girl. Roll for education skill deduction. They must be referring to Mao Lin Yong, because Mao Lin Yong's just like signature is here, like just the wrist, like slight bruise on the chest, perhaps due to her Wing Chun thing to herself. But Mao is not here. She must have left somewhere. But you were supposed to meet Mao here. But you're unsure. So you need to ask this booster gang simple questions that they can understand, Remy.
What did you do to deserve this?
The booster gang then looks to you and like, roll for your social skills conversation. I didn't do anything. I just wanted to ask her for a drink. But my friend decided to do something else with her that we got beaten up. Ugh. I can see the man here like struggling, holding his head. Ugh. And then after that, looking at you, Remy, and he said, she said something about going to some club. It's like, who does that? Who beats up guys like us and decided to actually go to some bloody club? Ugh. That Remy, you're not too sure what club is Mao going to, or what? Where is it? There's a number of clubs in NightCity itself. Who do you want to ask? The other booster gang to your right, or the one in front of you?
I asked the one to my right.
All right, okay. Draw a simple conversation skill on the social. And you ask him, where's his club? And you see the man like holding his head. I can't remember. My head was smashed to the table. He doesn't know.
Sounds like you deserved it.
It's like,
Surely you have no skills in human perception picking up that she wasn't the type.
We don't have the level for it, man. We got level 0 human perception. How do we expect that to happen? And he looks at you.
Excuse me?
You don't understand what this guy is talking about? He must be dazed, Remy. The smash to the face must have made him talk gibberish. What the hell is he talking about? What's this level 0 thing? But you look to the man in front of you and you ask him another question. Where is this club? Where is this bar? Again, roll for your either. Now you can roll for either interrogation, conversation, or persuasion.
I'm doing interrogation at this point.
Right? Okay, the man in front of you, you actually hold him by the shoulder, you look up to him, you grab him closer. Where's this club? He was. They're like, all right, okay, man, okay, you don't have to hold me up like this. Jeez, what's wrong with the people nowadays? It's like rough. Hey, if you want to fight somebody, go to the combat zone. We don't look some trouble. Then he tells you, okay, I remember she said that she's going to the beehive. The beehive. Your role,
I
and
guess
I
she
think
had
the
some
beehive.
business.
Yes. It's like the man, like, ugh, don't try to make some jokes, man. Ugh. But roll for your education skills, businesses. Also, yeah, businesses first. Okay. The Beehive. You know about that place. Owned by STREAGA, Remy. What's Mouse's purpose there? You're unsure. But you know how to get there. It's really not that far. Like a simple drive away would be sufficient. That's all you think. But do you want to ask the two booster gang more questions?
No, I'm just going to let them lie there and just get
All
up
right.
and walk off.
Okay, you get up, you walk off, you head straight to your car. The Beehive is at New Westbrook. Not that far, actually. Just across the bridge. Perhaps passing after Watson Development and heading straight to New Westbrook. You decided to actually start your car, but do you head over towards the Beehive?
Yes, I do.
All right, okay. Start your car and you drove as fast as you can towards Beehive itself. But meanwhile, at the Beehive, it is now evening and nighttime. You don't see much crowd actually coming towards the club, Hibana.
Mhm.
Nobody's. I mean, the club is soon at full. I'm not too sure why. It's like you're not too sure what you need to do. What is the next thing that you should do? Roll for education skill tactics.
Education skills, tactics. Very basic.
Like, yeah, you're like thinking, you look to Root, you look to Sang, and both of them like, you look to Root said, hey boss, not so much, but we do got a bunch of people. Maybe you should start doing something. I mean, do something. I mean, we got booze. We do have some gambling section, Root said. And Sang then looked to you and actually said, maybe you should head out there and perhaps, mingle around and talk to a few people.
She basically like stands up and say, "You both are correct, but what we need is to advertise the club as one of the best clubs in town. So first, let's get out there and introduce ourselves as the people who are behind the club. Build up relations and, you know, befriend high-paying customers and see if we can get them to get their friends to come here. So, shall we?" As she like leads the way with them behind her. Yeah, you might want to get them to follow me unless you want to give me control. As she basically walks out of the club, she puts on a smile and greets the bartenders, the workers, and some of the customers, and welcomes them to the club Beehive.
All right. Okay, you look to the crowd. Here is most of the crowd. You notice that they're actually sitting down. They are drinking. They're talking among themselves. You actually try to actually greet them. Roll for your social skills conversation.
Social skill conversation.
Okay. What do you say?
I just
13 is a fail.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I should have declared I want to use luck points, but too late now. I just say this. Very simple and easy. Welcome to Beehive, and I hope you have a pleasant evening.
6 to 7 people sitting on a chair.
Mhm.
They turn to you, then they ignore you, and after they just turn to each other and start talking. Talking about Trump stuff, like what to do. It's like, hey, what's about this gig? Hey, this job, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. And then you can see Root and Sang sitting on the chair and just looking at you. You can do it, boss. We're gonna sit here and enjoy our drink.
She just,
Hey, potato, water, please. You see the young girl behind the counter serving Root and Sang drinks and perhaps even vodka and some alcohol while you actually
BM,
walk around in the bar.
Did you hear potato water?
Yes.
What? Whoa.
Okay, Vendetta is too far away, but you're drinking water. But
Yes, she is. She's drinking the what's that called? The premium distilled Everest water, you know?
Mhm.
Yes. While Mao is busy being drunk beside. And she just looks at Mao right now. It's like, this chick's drunk already. Damn. You know what, Chipper? You take care of her, alright?
would she put her looks and drinks? And then after that, while she actually took a number of cups, you notice that Wood Chipper had been drinking at least 4 cups given by the bartender. And you only had like a cup of water. But you notice that Mao is like slightly like dizzy, like moving around, giddish. And then he said, hey girl, I think you should stop on that one small cup. You only had one. And Mao was like, hey, put your tao, watch out, She
Don't
speaks in
worry.
Mandarin. And then you turn and Witch Trooper actually got up from her chair. And then after that, she looked at her agent and was like, okay, I need to pick this up.
Of course. You go do your
And after
thing,
that,
mommy.
then she talked. And after that, she said out loud, it's like, hey, Cross, it's been a long time, my old friend. Then she walks out.
do I see?
And then Cross, you actually talk to Wood Chipper. Wood Chipper have always been your best girl ever since 2020 up until now. And she started off as like at that time, and you wanted actually Wood Chipper to actually work for you, Walter Cross, on that other line. And you want her to do a simple job with the rest of her gang. But when you actually talk to her, when you asked her for that simple job, you looked at Wood Chipper itself, you look at where she is. She's actually where you actually want her to be, which is actually at the Beehive. However, again, I'm gonna let you roll for the cross. Okay, roll for your deduction skills.
Okay.
Education.
Okay. Education skill. Let me just open his character sheet. Education, deduction. And his is an 18.
All right. And then when you talk to Wood Chipper and talk to him. Mr. Cross, it's been a while. Where have you been? You don't really give me a call unless you want something. But what I have, you already have. And most of the time, I'm the one that's actually looking for stuff from you. But I'm very honestly, it's been months, Cross. Hey, what are old friends for? So he asks you, and then you just stood quiet and just listen to Wood Chipper. You need Wood Chipper's nomad group to actually drive out and actually steal some certain information from a train owned by Militech. That is perhaps gonna be in another few weeks' time. But you only need her and the rest of the group to actually like drive out and retrieve this particular info.
Well, Wood Chipper, I need you and your nomad group to steal something for me. Are you up for a classic smash and grab of a train? There's some information there that belongs to Militech, and I want it. They have it. I want it. You and your little nomad boys up for some Cowboys and Indians train heist?
You notice a wood chipper actually laughing at the other end. And then roll for your social skills persuasion.
Social
Let me roll for
skills. 20.
And she's like, when have I ever said no to you, Cross? I'll ask the judge to tell us and the other Caldo to actually join in. They probably need some time off too, and probably gonna have some fun. Militech, you say? Anything else you're gonna throw at my way if I actually manage to get this information for you, Cross?
Well, I only need the information. Whatever is on the train that belongs to you. I only care about the information that's on the train. Any extra cargo that the Eldecados find, they can take it for all I care. It's Militech. I have no use for it. What I have use for is the information that they have it.
Information. All right. Then wherever it is that's inside, how about, killing Militech security officers? Yes or no?
Killing them might attract too much attention, so throw them off the train. Let the desert handle them.
All right. No killing then. Okay. That's you, Cross. You never tell us to kill people. Not too sure why. But whatever. You're my best man. I'll tell Jonas and tell us and the color to actually go in. So when they want us to go. But this is actually where like Walter Cross is like, you probably need the 3 teams to actually extract this information from 3 freight trains in 3 different locations. But this is where you actually roll for your education skill, criminology, and also accounting.
Okay, first is criminology. That'll be at 23, and then accounting at also 23.
Okay. You know that you need this information by today. So the 3 trains that are probably going in, they're probably going to move today, tomorrow, or the day after. So you got 3 teams now, or 3 nomad group to actually drive out. You will not call Vincent because Vincent will just betray you. But Woodchipper will most likely listen to you if you want Woodchipper to actually attack Vincent and so on. But this will probably require a lot of things from Woodchipper. Well, Woodchipper will no say no. She is actually that type of fixer. But as long as you give her what she wants, she will give you what you want. It's the same thing. Because you have done a lot for her group, which is her nomad family. But if you were to lie to her and said, hey, this nomad called Vincent, he betrayed me, he lied to me, he did all this, yeah, then you can actually lie and probably like tell Woodchipper is like, and so on. But that's up to you. Do you want to do it now or do you want to do it next time?
I'll actually try to do it now, but in a very different way, like lie without having to make it sound like I'm lying. But I will say this to her.
Right.
There are 3
I'm going to roll
trains.
for her.
There are 3 trains. One is leaving today, one is leaving tomorrow, and one is leaving the day after. So I'll need 3 teams to steal all 3 parts of the data, because the data is too precious, so they divided it into 3 sections. Whatever's on these trains, other than the data, belongs to you and your family. I only want the data, and that's about it. Also, I gotta give you a little bit of a warning. There's a rogue nomad that has been seen in the area. He might, try to hinder the operation in any way, shape, or form. The only thing I can tell you with Chipper is no outside interruptions from any unknown nomads. I don't care who they are to you. The only thing I care is I hired you and your group alone.
Right.
This is the part where I'm gonna
Roll
be
for actually just roll
Okay.
for either your conversation, persuasion, or acting.
Okay, let me see at my conversation. Okay, persuasion is much better. 22.
Okay. I'm gonna roll counter that. Okay. Alright.
She's not gonna fit past that shit.
Nope. And actually listen, send me the information and deeds regarding this rogue nomad Bolt Cross, and I'll tell my team to watch out for whoever it is. Then you send the deeds. Then after that she said, I have no idea who this man is, but I'll watch out. He have a small family so far I know. Yeah, but he's not the leader of the gang. That's what I say. But I can actually talk to the boss. Let's see what he says about this particular man.
Like I said with
And if it's okay,
Chipper, I hired you and your family, not some nameless nobodies. So yeah, I wanted the best, and I'm talking to the best. Unless you want me to talk to someone else.
nah, it's all right, Cross. I trust you. You have never betrayed my trust all this time. You are not like a particular group of fixers that I know. But if you're ever in the city, there's one fixer that I actually want to introduce you to. She's actually quite nice, quite chummy, and quite crazy. You're gonna love her. She's quite new, but hey, once you're in Night City, I know you're busy all the time, Cross. You don't give me a call out of the blue, but I will deal with this particular person once the time comes. You just call us, we will be there. If it's a nomad family, the nomad family within my family will handle and take care of this other particular rogue family if they are indeed turned rogue. But we will intercept this train and I'll give you information. Whatever stuff that we have inside, weapons, armor, cyberware, it's all mine. Deal?
Exactly.
Roll for social skills trading.
Social skill trading. 25.
Okay, Cross, you know for a fact that inside Militech there's probably some high-level weapons, armor, and cyberware inside that you might probably need. But her trading fail against yours, of course.
Okay.
So you can actually tell her she just takes the normal, excellent, or normal stuff, standard stuff, not even excellent. Meaning that weapons will have a plus or cyberware that actually is like better than the current one in the market because the ones you currently have in the Chromebook and so on, that is what you get in the streets. But what Walter Cross actually wants is the high-tech advanced ones where your tech key can actually improve it. Like maybe if I roll, I get a very good Sandafistan, for example. And you
Okay, moving on.
Okay? Something like that.
I basically say this to her. Your family can keep anything that's mass-produced or standardized. Anything that is not on the manifest list, I want it to be shipped out along with the data to me. Untouched and unharmed in any way, shape, or form.
Correct. Understood, Cross. As usual, normal simple stuff for me. The best ones for you. I'm your best girl. I will never betray your trust, Cross. All right. Call me I will call you once it's done. But knowing you will know once it's done, you will call me.
Exactly. Send me the information on this fixer you want her to be introduced to me. And I'll see if I can reach her out when I'm free.
And then, okay, and after that she said, all right, Cross. Then after you put on the phone, and Woodchipper actually head back. And then after that sat next to Vendetta. And then meanwhile, Tsubaki Lee. Wait, okay, Tsubaki Lee. You see the crowd. They are unfazed. They are not so, I would say, jumping up and being cheerful. You actually strum, you play your music, but however, you're unsure. It's like, what should you do? Roll for. Oh crap! This one doesn't have your character sheet. Okay, done. Okay, roll for your Rockerboy skills.
Wait, my sheet is loading. Hold on. It's loading. Where is loading right now? Hold on.
Damn.
Okay. The character step inside. Hold on. It's showing.
Yep. 12.
12. All right. Okay. 12. Yeah, I'm gonna. They look.
You have made a fan of Vendetta. Vendetta is very mesmerized by your performance. She ignores Woodchipper.
But Veneta, Tsubaki Lee did actually play one of his songs, the Shumasen. But the crowd at the other side are like looking at Tsubaki, they're like, boo, boo. They're like, play a better song. Okay, now let's see what songs do I have in this list. Okay, let's see now. Which song? Okay, which song, Tsubaki? I got Shamisen, Firebomber, Bring Me to Life, Only Lonely Night, Europe, what else? Attack on Titan, and this other one, Banana Fish. Banana Fish.
Yeah, that one. The
Okay.
one that I shared.
All right. Okay. Banana Fish. It is. Then you look to the crowd, and then you actually start your guitar. Then start looking. Then you start playing. Now I want you to roll for your performance skill. Play instrument.
Wait on. I have it.
All right. Okay. Now I want you to actually now roll for your wait, is it what's the dancing skill that I haven't used for so long?
For
Dance. Body
and-
skill dance.
Yeah, net 20. Net 10.
Okay. Now roll for your wait now roll for your charismatic impact with a +2 bonus.
Okay.
Nani? Again, the crowd is not happy. They actually again, the crowd, you played your best song, they still say like boo, boo. Like let's scream out. But Vendetta, you see Tsubaki Lee like play his song, and you're like unable to actually like resist. Okay, roll for your body skills. Resist torture drops.
No, I failed. Don't fucking bother.
All right. Okay. All right. Then
I'm dancing. I don't know what we're supposed to do, but she's dancing.
all right.
And she's trying to hype other people. It's like, come, dance, you morons!
Okay, Tsubaki, when you actually sing and play your song, you see this young girl suddenly jump from the chair. To show why this young woman is actually in a bar like this. But roll for your human perception while you're singing and dancing.
Wait on. Awareness. Human. Wait. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I think I'm kind of demoralized. I would assume that I'm a bit demoralized.
Yeah, you can see from the crowd they are not waving their hands. They're just standing there, wobbling, as if they just took some syncope and blue lace and so on. They're not like jumping up and down and really cheering. This young girl is though, but Vendetta, you see that the others are like just wobbling side to side and not really dancing. You can actually help by giving them the motivation. Alright, roll for your social skills, conversation or persuasion.
Persuasion. Directed more at this group of people over here. Doesn't know Hibana, so thinks she's just another party goer. It's like, come on, bitches! Don't you know good music when you hear one? Come join in the fun. Let's see. Fuck yeah, baby!
And you point to those they actually drank earlier. They're like saying, "Hey, that young girl's right. I think we should dance. This is just sitting here on our asses, not doing anything." And so you see the man that looks like an elf that said, "Yeah, sis, let's do it."
Exactly, lady, you're still sitting there. Get on your ass. Get up from your ass now.
All right. Okay, Hibana, you
Uh-huh.
saw this young girl actually like screaming and like, "Over there, come on, dance!" And after you see these two elf-line cosplayers started to actually jump from the chair and jump. You're actually quite amazed by this young girl that she actually managed to at least bring the crowd, because if Tsubaki can't bring the crowd in and you can't stir the crowd, and then once the collection comes tonight and then it doesn't add up, you have to answer to Dimitris or even worse, Elliot, both you and Tsubaki.
She basically
But like, who is this bitch who just got everybody hyped?
definitely.
Yes,
Like,
Hibana is thinking.
but-
Who's this young girl? No. Okay, first Hibana, roll for human perception.
okay, human perception is under awareness. No, wait, not under
No,
awareness.
human
okay.
perception, another social skills.
Oh, okay, social skill, my bad. Okay, here we are.
Okay, first, this young girl managed to stir the crowd and bring at least two of them to the dance floor. Second, what is this young girl doing in the club? It's illegal. She should be outside with the mother at least. And you look to the left and you see like the mother there, standing there, sitting and looking at her young daughter.
Mm-hmm. She basically like
And the mother's huge, at least like 6 feet over tall, taller than you. And she stood up.
definitely.
Yes?
She says, "I'm very sorry to say, but the last thing I want is for my club to be closed for serving alcohol to minors. Would you mind telling your daughter to, as much as I appreciate her stirring the crowd, but we can't have her in the club." And she like points to the obvious shortest person on the dance floor.
Okay, roll for your persuasion.
Okay. Persuade.
Roll for concentration.
It's only water, bitch.
Wow! Wood chipper pass.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
pass? Okay.
Yes, wood chipper's concentration is really low. So, but you can,
Oh,
but
yeah.
not as low as yours. But
Oh,
wood chipper looks to you.
definitely.
It's like she points to you, and then she's still holding her cup, and then points her left finger on your chest. Look, woman, if my daughter wants to dance on the dance floor, it's her choice. Okay, you can't tell me that my daughter can't sing and dance. No, she's like, you can't tell me that my daughter can't sing. It's my daughter. My daughter need to dance. She just lost her dad.
And she's drinking water. Remember that.
Okay, roll for human perception on this woman. It's like Hibana. I'm gonna roll for acting. Okay, she beat it. Yeah, your acting wins. She passed.
What
Like,
the
and you
shit? How did she pass that?
come on, it's 13 only. It's so easy. I got a 15. You know.
Oh my god.
So Woodchipper looks to you, Hibana. You're like, okay. This mother obviously love her daughter, and you just like, okay, you're not gonna tell the security guards or the bodyguards outside to drag this young girl out. So you're just gonna let it be.
Mhm.
But then you look at Tsubaki in the distance. He's singing his song. He is singing his song, but it's still not enough. You need to actually head over to the stage and talk to Tsubaki. Hey, is there another song that you can play?
Yep, she basically walks past the girl in like a true
They're still dancing. Huh?
They're basically they're like still dancing, so she like gets up on the like stands up over here and just simply say, "Any song you can basically sing that can spice up the crowd."
I didn't reply to Hibana. I just look at Hyakuya and I just said that I didn't say lah. I probably just hinted her to play the next song.
All right. You hinted at Hakia to actually play the next song after that, and she like look at you. And Hakia just press and so on, and she played the song. Then after you just followed the remit, you didn't sing. You just played shamisen after that, and then roll for again your charismatic impact.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to roll it. I mean, I technically passed the DV because the DV for it is only like 12.
Yep. Yeah. Again, you see only like one woman that dressed as an elf with sharp elven ears, beautiful blonde hair, jump in and start dancing with one of the guys on the dance floor. But that's not enough, you think to yourself. You need to go higher. You need to go higher, you think to yourself. Because you need to roll at least maybe like higher. But Hibana, roll. You talk to actually Tsubaki. Roll for your persuasion.
Okay. First.
Yeah. All right. Obviously, Tsubaki won't even listen to you. You're actually talking below the stage.
Definitely.
And Tsubaki just looks at you and just like play his song while Hyakuya is actually adjusting and rearranging the sound system and then everything else. But meanwhile, Vendetta, as you're actually dancing on the dance floor, You see, Woodchipper actually got a call. You notice that she actually picked up her phone. Then after that, she just nods her head, and after that, she just walks over to the dance floor and tell you, "I need to actually head over to my house, to my home, really quick.
Ah,
But I'll be dragging
Uh,
this young woman with me, Mao."
of course, a date with that cross fella, right? Have fun.
Okay. Unable? You're not sure? Okay, yeah. You think, yeah, that cross. You could be any cross. Alexa cross, Michael
You
cross.
gotta
whatever cross.
introduce him to me.
Oh, I did not see.
I'm gonna
Mao, is
roll.
it?
I'm gonna roll for Woodchipper's perception to see whether she can actually hear you.
Mhm.
Okay. Roll for conversation first,
Oh,
Venator,
wow.
to see I can beat the DV.
Conversation or persuasion?
Just conversation.
Yeah. Oh, you wanna beat my conversation, DV? Sure. Let's go.
No, no. DV 10.
Uh,
She like didn't hear much, but she actually dragged Mao with her.
I did not see
But
Mao
meanwhile,
this entire time. Is it?
no,
Oh, okay.
because she looked different now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Meanwhile, Remy, you arrive and park your car at the club basement car park. But as you walk up the staircase, you see a huge woman coming down the staircase with a particular lady and bump into you as you walk. But this lady was actually carrying this other woman behind her back, like piggyback. So now you roll for your perception under awareness, Remy, with a -2 penalty.
Oh man,
Nope, you didn't notice Mao being piggybacked by this huge muscular woman.
Mao's getting kidnapped,
Wow.
guys. Mao's getting
Bruh.
kidnapped.
Oh my god. Wait, instead of the dog now is the instead of a
The
dog now
cat.
is the cat, the mouse.
Right. Mao is being piggybacked by this huge muscular woman. But Remy, you look at this woman. She's actually very muscular, very big, like muscle lace and everything. Now I want you to actually roll for your first things first. Social skills, streetwise, and then after that, education skills on criminology. Okay, and then criminology. Ooh. Apparently, this huge muscular woman is known as Woodchipper. As a lawman and also as a media, she actually has perhaps a number of night markets. Mostly like maybe once a month, maybe once every few weeks. But other than that, she's quite clean. She deals with the people on the street and does actually help around people a lot. But that's about it. But you don't know who this other woman she's carrying because her face is actually slumped on Woodchipper's back, and you're unable to see the face, and not to mention the hair is covering the face, so you're unable to know that who it is you, even though Mao just passed you. But Woodchipper, they said, "Oh, excuse me," as a bumping into you, and then she disappears from the club. But Remy,
They
as you
recognize me.
arrive, Woodchipper
Hmm?
don't really recognize you.
Okay.
Yeah, Mao is on Mao. Last episode, he failed his drinking tests and stuff, or more like constitution, and pass out with just one roll. But you arrive at the beehive. The bodyguards, one of them, walked towards you. A man with long hair, tight ponytail, and he said, "Ah, so you must be here alone then tonight. No woman to accompany you?" Asking you a simple question, Remy.
No, just me, but I was here to see someone.
Ah, right. Well, as usual, weapons at the counter. Please come in and enjoy the night, sir.
Before
You
I
head
enter,
over. Right, let's you enter.
before I enter, I just say, have you seen someone by the name of Malin Young?
Mao Lin Yong doesn't ring a bell. There's a number of Maos here. Are you referring to a cat or a person?
Never mind. I'll just walk in.
Right. You just walk in. As you walk in, you can see one young woman is like handling all the weapons and illegal substances. I mean, mostly weapons at the counter over to the left.
He's like super busy, like keeping the inventory of like Vendetta's weapons, probably.
Right, Remy? You actually pass your weapons over to the counter. And then you see this young beautiful woman with like short hair, nicely put makeup, and then she's quite young though, maybe roughly around her 20s, and said, "Weapons at the counter, sir?" She asks you.
Yeah, I guess. I want him back there.
No worry. You have your normal ticket here. Your weapons are all registered, and we'll give it back to you once you want to leave the club, sir.
All right. Tell me, you haven't seen Malin Yong around here, have you?
How does she look like?
Youngish, like fair-figured, carries a long sword, I believe.
Okay, this is actually where you roll for your more like your conversation skills and trying to actually explain how she looks like. And then she said, no, I didn't see any girl that looks like that. Besides, there's a lot of young girls here. I mean, are you referring to that young woman over there on that stage? She looks like a Mao to me.
Damn.
And then roll for your perception, Remy.
Oh yeah. That thing.
Like, looks familiar, you think to yourself, but that's not Mao Ling Yong. But roll for your concentration skill under awareness. Nope, not enough to be a DV, so you don't recognize her. But just not Mao, but you're surprised, Remy. Why is a young little girl dancing and jumping up and down on the dance floor with other adults? And you're thinking, where is her parents? But you're not here to actually lecture young girls. It's like, hey, young girl, you're not supposed to be dancing on the dance floor. Where's your parents? You should be home around this time. No, you're not. You don't have that time. You don't have the luxury for that time. You're not here to look for Mao. So, Remy, roll for your perception again under awareness. You will see a number of people that you recognize. Okay. All right, Remy, that you entered, you see Hibana and Tsubaki. Hibana is actually standing beneath Tsubaki, actually under the dance floor, and then looking up at Tsubaki and trying to actually talk to Tsubaki, but Tsubaki is just mostly just ignoring the whole conversation. But now, Remy, you see Hibana, you see Tsubaki. You can't talk to Tsubaki because Tsubaki is singing. You can head to Hibana because Hibana is just standing there. And you know Hibana is now working for STREAGA, but this is the part, Remy, you need to have this conversation, this role play with Hibana. Is she really with Hibana, or is she there or something else? So but it's up to you how you want to proceed. So Remy, head over to Hibana, please. Okay, Hibana, as you were busy talking to Tsubaki, but Tsubaki is just too busy playing with his instrument and then singing the music, everything. It's like while Hyakuya, one of the DJ, is as controlling the musical instruments, making sure that even though Tsubaki is alone, but the band is there presently, either holographically or in music. But as you turn, you see Remy walking towards you.
She basically gets like I would say the shock of her life, and that's when she basically tells
you have not seen Remy for 3 months, and so does Remy.
She just simply like remembering how he was like, nice person to her and everything, and she's like, hey Remy, it's been a long time, how have you been?
Been fine. What are you doing?
It's too loud here near the stage, come, I'll treat you for some drinks at my club. And she just like, shows you to where the bar is.
Wait, as they are passing by, Vendetta sees Remy, but I don't know whether she recognized him after so fucking long. It's been like years.
Okay. You need to actually roll for concentration on that. Really quite high. No. You don't recognize him. You did see the club manager and this particular older man walking towards the bar, passing you, but they seem to be ignoring the dance floor, ignoring the group. But this dance floor still does not have enough people, Vendetta. Not enough for Tsubaki to actually entice and bring in. While you're actually busy dancing, you need to do more effort. What are you gonna do now, Venator? You see these two older people, the young woman and this older man sitting in the bar. They could be acquaintances, but you don't know.
Club manager,
Over.
right?
Yeah,
Club
club
manager, right? The club manager probably will be able to do something. Veneta's gonna for now, she's gonna hype up the audience a bit more, especially this group of fuckers over here, as like trying to entice them to come over, while she just slowly waltzes her way down to talk to the club, just mingle with the club manager and this old fella later.
Alright, they go to the group first and say what you want to say to them.
And she just goes here kind of thing and shouts like, "Hey! Get your asses over here now!
Okay.
The party's only just getting started!"
Okay, roll for conversation. They look at you though, they are very serious
Not
bunch
persuasion?
of people. No, not persuasion, not conversation. They are very serious. They're actually playing cards right now and gambling as they actually stare and look at you.
Oh man, conversation, let's go.
Yeah, they look at you. And after that, one of them actually looked at you and said, "Shut up, little girl, and just stay on the
You.
dance floor. Where
Fuck
you are."
As she just flips in the bird and just starts heading down.
What you say to me, girl?
To the just waltzes down to the manager as she kind of looks around and she's kind of dancing her way to the manager, just flips in the bird again and gives him a sticks out her tongue.
Okay. Alright, Tsubaki. While you notice this young girl actually screaming, she seems to be like a huge fan of yours or something. But coming over and start asking this bunch of guys over here, you know them for a fact they are Edgerunners. But they are really tough Edgerunners. There's like 5 of them at least. And then this little girl, when this guy said don't disturb him, then she decided to flip him the bird. Then he got angry. You see the bunch of his friends actually got up and then looking at this young little girl. And now roll for your human perception and roll for perception first, then human perception. Awareness skill, perception, then human perception under social skills.
Awareness, perception. My perception is a piece of shit because I only have 4. And then social human perception. Is it showing?
Waiting for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, both are 16. It's okay. Both are 16.
Okay.
It's a bit
Alright.
slow on my side. It's a bit slow on my side.
Okay. You notice that this particular man actually he actually took out like a pistol, which is actually well hidden, on his back. Huh?
Do I mean you explain first? I want to do something because I want to jump down the stage and try to mingle around the crowd. You when you perform, you don't have to just perform on stage, right? You can just perform. You
don't have to perform on stage.
Crowd. Yeah.
Because all right, before that, first you notice this man.
Yeah, I'll let you explain first, and I will say what I want to say.
All right. At first, you notice that he actually wanted to take out a pistol, and then after that, you notice the young girl. She walks away, but you notice another Edgerunner actually walk over to him, and after he touch him on the shoulder, and after he just nod his neck, he said something to this other particular person. Roll 4 again. This is lip reading, okay, under awareness skill.
Okay. Don't bother with my lip reading, but I'm gonna roll for it.
Go.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they talk about, but they actually just come back and just sitting down while staring at this young girl Vendetta as she moved through the crowd. Then after that, you just jump down from the stage.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down. Give me a sec.
Let me turn on this.
I'm gonna start jumping down.
And then I just fire bomba.
Yeah, just start playing different song just to pull the crowd in. Maybe because I'm not interacting with the crowd, so it's maybe they are not hyping. I don't know. So I'll try to start mingling with the crowd.
All right. Okay. Roll for your charismatic impact.
Wait on. Damn.
Okay. Again, the crowd, they saw you jumping down, they were wobbling, yeah, you go, dude. Yeah, bro, you can do it. But you need to go to the crowd and really entice them.
Yeah, so I just start moving. I don't know. I'll start mingle around. I know.
Let's go. Seduce them with your music.
Seduce. I will. I don't know. Is it conversation or persuasion? What would have that been, Herbert? Conversation or persuasion?
Here you can choose to use your performance skill also, play instrument to entice them. Yours will be different because yours don't have to use social skill by talking to them, but your song talks to them.
Okay. Since I'm with
Then I roll
guitar,
for
I'll
that
play.
penetration.
Yeah, I'll play guitar since I'm playing guitar. Yep, 23.
Alright. And like you see the guy like looking at you. This young man that was dancing with the elf girl is like, hey, that's Tsubaki, yoo-hoo! They start dancing, and after that, the girl is like first enticed and excited to actually hear you saying firebomber in front of them. It's like you're walking towards the crowd, and that's about it. Okay, later on, you may need to actually walk from cubicle to cubicle or crowd to crowd, because obviously you know this group is hostile already. The one that actually wanted to, this group of Edgerunners, they want to shoot Vendetta. So these guys are not.
I'll go that last. Either I go that last or I don't go at all. Just depends. It really depends. But I'll go that last. So I'll go by, like you say, cubicle to cubicle.
All right. Okay. So the next. Okay. Meanwhile, Remy and Hibana. Hibana, you see Marco with his cybernetic right eye, his cyber optics, and after that, his mohawk hair, serving you the best drinks in the house. Well, this is definitely gonna go up to your tab, Hibana. But you're the boss. You're the boss. So they pass you the drink and then pass one to Remy.
I'll
Then
have
after he
Jackie
gets over
Wells.
to the bar, then he pass you a drink also, Remy. Then Hibana, you look to Remy. Okay, now I will be giving. Okay, Hibana, you first, then to Remy.
She's like,
Then you can ask me if you want to roll for your skills.
oh, okay. She's like basically tells Remy, it's been 3 months. How have you been handling yourself?
Me, I've been fine. How about you?
Better than ever. I mean,
You recovered?
Oh, ages ago. I've been, out and about. What do you think of the place? I run it.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm the general manager and operations here at the Beehive. Has been done for like quite a while now.
I see. Sure, it's not, not being controlled by somebody else.
Oh. No, I mean, the club technically is under STREAGA Corporations as one of their main buildings that generates them money, but I run the place.
So you work for them now?
Yeah. A junior executive, got my own office and all, and this is one of the main properties that I have to handle and manage myself, but not something you could say, it's not too complicated. I don't know why says people keep saying that being an executive is such a complicated job.
Well, I mean, I guess money pays for a lot of things, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Meanwhile, Remy,
Mhm.
when Hibana mentioned that she's actually taking care of this business under STREAGA, roll for your education skills under criminology. Not enough to beat the DV. Okay. And then after that, roll for bureaucracy under education skills. Okay. Then the last roll would be roll for your social skills streetwise. Nope, not enough. Not enough to beat the DV20. But okay, continue on. Okay, well, last roll, Remy. Roll for deduction skills. DV20. Everything is DV20.
Oh.
All right. This is just a deduction, Remy, like Hibana mentioned. But you know STREAGA. Your wife investigated STREAGA. This joint, this beehive, you know for a fact that this beehive might not even just be a club. There could be something else here that Hibana doesn't know about. They could be dealing with drugs underneath, or weapons, or research and development, or even like as a morgue, even. But obviously Hibana doesn't know that. But you do not know that because you don't have that proof. The proof was supposed to be your criminology and your bureaucracy, but this is just a deduction. But you can actually use this as a role play opportunity with Hibana. Okay, go ahead.
Well, we did. We know what our STREAGA is like. You sure you're covering yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I got, bodyguards, protection, and I also got several appointments later with doctors to see if I can, maybe get better. This whole meat and flesh, it can't compete with cybernetics anymore. I can't just be me anymore. I have to, slowly changes myself. I heard all the cloak and dagger stories about STREAGA, but I'm part of the corporation and I haven't seen anything that says otherwise.
Right. Well,
I mean, how are you handling yourself? I mean, are you good? Do you need anything? I got a spare bed in my bedroom in my apartment if you want to, bunk in for a while.
No, I'm covered
Are
there.
you sure that is a bucket, or are you like inviting him for some time?
Oh no. Oh no. Get your head out of the gutter.
Oh god.
Get your head out of the gutter.
What? No, Hibana will not do that to Remy. Remy will probably say no too. No way.
I mean, she's like, just
Well,
being extra considerate.
It's like, hey, when you have the kind of what's it called? When you have the kind of powers, like you can make someone do it whether they like it or not.
Go to horny jail.
Okay. Let me see if I can first spot the stealth. Oh god.
Please, I rolled very high for some reason. My stealth is shit, okay?
Uh-huh.
It's not supposed to be this good.
Okay, never mind.
What the shit?
She's so preoccupied with Remy since he's like a good friend of her, and she's like catching up that even the music
Wow.
she can't hear it.
After so many seasons and you still haven't increased your perception, I suggest you get a skill chip, man. At least increase
Yeah,
it to 3.
I'll get 2 skill chips because my few other just two skill chips.
All right, you're just too busy talking to Remy. It's been months,
Yeah.
So that's the reason why you don't notice this young little girl, this short young little girl is just behind both of you. But Remy, roll for perception to beat this DV16,
Please.
even though it's
Please,
0. Okay.
Please. Yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Remy. Thank
Okay,
you.
Remy, as you were busy talking to Hibana, you notice this underage girl suddenly standing on your left side. It's like walking towards both of you as if she seems lost or wanted to start a conversation with you or something.
She's dancing. But
Okay,
stealthily
Remy,
dancing.
you notice that she's dancing, but dancing towards you. Do you know the dance floor is just there? So how do you respond to this girl, this young girl?
Do I notice anything about her? Or is it just I see this girl getting closer?
Yeah, very suspicious young little girl dancing towards you. Roll for human perception versus acting. Okay, Venator.
Can I fail it on purpose? Vendetta's not trying.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
You can just fail. All right.
Okay.
It's like, right, Remy. It's like she is being very suspicious, dancing towards you like ting 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 or something. But
Yes, that's exactly what she's doing.
it's like suspicious little girl. Okay, Remy, how you roleplay this is up to you. Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
It's like she's suspicious, very suspicious.
I swivel the chair around so that I'm facing the bar with my back completely to her, and I have to talk sideways to Hibana, giving her the cold shoulder as if I'm not interested.
Oh.
Damn.
The young
Hey,
girl.
I want to speak to your manager. Looking at Hibana.
Bruh, that's so fucking Karen. That's fucking Karen.
We're gonna get so many dislikes. But yeah, anyway, just for that word alone. Anyway, excuse me, little girl. Are you even allowed to be here? I mean, where's your mom? Where's your dad? And why are you in my club?
older than I look. I'm older than I look, okay?
Show me some ID, please.
And
Is ID even a thing in NightCity?
yeah, how do you prove your age without showing your ID, Herb?
Actually, they can check your profile, but that's up to the law man if he wants to.
Sure. It's like, I'm sure there's, like, for someone as high up as yourself, Miss Lady Boss, that you have people that can check my profile.
Remy,
And,
Remy,
because she's also a fixer,
mhm.
there might be talks about this person.
Remy, I hate to ask you to, for this, but are you still by chance still with NCPD?
Why?
Okay, well, Remy, it's up to you to lie or to tell him the truth because you never got fired. I mean, Aisha is still a good friend of yours, and Martha is already in the force. But Martha haven't called you up yet because you asked for a leave of absence for the time being.
Why?
I just need you to check the information on this underage girl if she is allowed to be here or not. I'm running a very respected
It's
club.
common sense. She's not supposed to be there. Okay, so you
Isn't
can
this
throw her out.
isn't this your business?
Yes.
Little girl, I'm gonna give you exactly 5 seconds before I ask my buddy Marco here behind the bar to call up security. So, can you please do me a favor and just leave?
I'd suggest,
You know what would have been. You know what would I have suggested Vendetta? That oh, you want some ID? Like you proceed to go under your pocket, then you pull out your finger and the middle finger. It's like this is the
yeah.
idea.
This is my idea. So I was gonna do that, but she doesn't want to come off as that. But look, Lady Boss, that might be a very, very not wise move of yours.
Because why?
You see, well, simple. Because no one knows the streets like I do.
Okay. Before anything else, before you guys continue the role play between three of you, Tsubaki, what do you want to do?
Am I enticing this group here? Am I enticing this group here that I am right now? The elf guy, girl, and the guy in front of me. Okay, I'm done
The crowd is
enticing them.
still
Right.
very small, not enough to actually fill the dance floor, and you know this like very well though. Roll for your education skills deduction, and also on businesses.
Education deduction.
And then
Is it showing? Is it showing?
give it a while, because it shows up all of a sudden.
Deduction and businesses, is it? Okay, and businesses, right?
Yep. 10 by 11.
Yeah, my side. Yeah, my line here is a bit slow, so it's please excuse.
It's okay. All right. You need to bring in more crowd if you actually want to please Elliot, because Elliot actually puts high hope on you to actually make this club strive and be one of the most popular club in Westwood area and also New Westbrook.
Mhm.
And before going to other clubs, you need to actually make sure that the people that actually frequent this club actually brings in more money for this club. Otherwise, you have to answer to Elliot or even worse, Dimitris.
Why is the lackey more? Okay, never mind. Okay. I will do what I do right now is that I will, since they are both, I will assume that this one here, and this one here are both on the dance floor already. So I will not bother with the one that's already on the dance floor. Instead, I will go towards here. While I'm playing, while I'm playing the guitar, let me just scroll through my guitar. Where's the guitar? Where's my guitar? Performance. Guitar. Oh my fucking god! Okay.
It's an 11.
The
It
two
doesn't fucking matter. It's
them looks to you, enjoying their drink, and said, "Hey, we love your music and everything, but that's not the thing for us. I suggest you to go to some other group." One of the man with the sunglasses actually look at you. You notice that he actually have a guitar on the chair next to him in the guitar case. And I look, when you look at him, it's like he could be another rocker boy. But he's noticed that his sunglasses and his hair gel is like nice. When you look at him, he looks like somebody that you perhaps like, no. Roll for your education skills.
Does that look like Chris Evans in pink
Roll
lipstick?
for your businesses education skill.
Oh my god. That looks like
and
it's exactly
streetwise, and also social skills streetwise.
Okay. One by one, what is it?
Businesses
Okay, education, skill, businesses, and
Education,
streetwise.
businesses,
and
not borders.
streetwise.
Yes. It's one by one. I'm playing it on my freaking tablet right now. Hold on. Streetwise. Where is streetwise?
Social skills.
Okay. 8 and 12. Okay. Businesses, streetwise, and anything else?
That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then he looks to you, and after that, asks you to leave. Then you realize that he's actually one of the Rockerboy, known as the sex bombs, known as Christian Evans.
Okay.
And then he speaks to you in Japanese and said, "Koko kara deteke baka." Meaning he said, roll for your Japanese. Education skills, language, Japanese.
Yeah. Hold on. Education.
Yeah, that's how it is, Remy. Like, I'm going for the Oscars this year. But you understand his Japanese. He said, "Get out of here, idiot. Koko kara deteke baka." And he obviously don't like you. So you decided to actually leave because your role are natural, because your score is low against his also performance skill, and you decided to actually go to another group.
Mm-hmm. Well, you
Damn.
can't please everyone. You can't please
Yeah.
everyone. So I'm not that disappointed because obviously not everyone likes everyone's music.
But you still play. But you move around.
Mhm.
Some of them, but only what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. 7 out of a lot of people in this club.
I mean, well,
So where's the next
I mean,
group you're
like,
gonna go to?
I mean, you say I can go to those cubicle, right? So I will just
Mhm.
go to the cubicle. I'll go to the cubicle. I'll go to the first cubicle here, and again I'll roll for both dance and guitar.
Charismatic impact for this one.
There's okay. Where is my? Hold on. I'm playing on my. Ah, hook. Okay. Hold on. My roll 20 crash. Hold on.
Oh
My
no,
roll 20
Damn.
crash.
that's not good. Okay, well, you reload. Okay, meanwhile, back to Remy, Hibana, and Vendetta.
I was still doing something at that point, but
Mhm.
Vendetta kind of like leans into Hibana. Look, ma'am, as she kind of like without only for her eyes, not for Remy, kind of shows her like the side of her neck in a sense. Down there is a special light tattoo. It's in one of the DLCs for Black Chrome. No, not Black Chrome. The DLCs for Arthur Soren. It's called the Kill Display.
Mhm.
And the number there reads 369. As she kind of how does it imposes herself in front of Hibana, her arm like on the table, like right here. As the conversation goes on and she stops for a second. Wait a minute. As her hand kind of leaves the table, there's a small dent in the table from her gripping onto it so hard. Did you say Remy?
But you fail your concentration, so you don't know who this Remy is. Could be any Remy.
Oh, I remember the backstory.
No.
Yeah. I know. No, like, but she heard the name Remy. I know.
There's a lot of
I don't
Remys.
know. Yeah, she doesn't know
you-
who the fuck this is.
Yeah.
But she's like, "Did you say Remy?"
Again,
She's just asking the question.
she's like ignoring. Remy, I hope you still work with the force. Can you check her ID.
They ignored you, Venator. So
I hope you.
she just
Yeah,
Hibana looks to you, Venator. Just turned quickly to Remy. So it's like check. And then Remy, what you will do?
I thought this was your business. It's your responsibility.
yeah, but I don't have the whole checking ID type of a thing here. I'm not connected with law enforcement agencies like you do. Can you please, help a girl out? And after this, we can talk in my office where it's a bit more quieter and private, and then we can, talk a bit more freely. If you know what I mean.
You can actually head straight to your office now. Remy don't even have to even check the ID. You already got root and
Yeah.
sang for it. And you got your
Yeah.
other bodyguards
Oh,
also.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and she's being and this girl's being very rude. But look, ma'am, boss. I'm just here to help a old friend out, let's just say, okay? They're having a bit of trouble rousing this shitty clientele of yours. And I was wondering if you could do something more, you gotta make ends meet as well.
She's like, gives the glass to Marco, and she's like, Marco, thank you so much for the drinks. Remy, you can follow me to my office. And as for you, little girl, if you want to spice things up, why don't you jump on the stage and start dancing? And if people actually, gathered around, I'll actually talk to you in person, in my office. Capiche?
We have a deal, sweetheart. Pleasing you.
Damn brats today. Remy, you can follow me to my office. It's a bit more quieter.
By the way, I'm sorry. This character has a tendency to this. By the way, name's V.
Yeah. Pleasure, Miss B, or whatever. Remy, follow me to my office, and she basically leads you to her office.
Where is Tsubaki going? Let's see. Let's go help out Tsubaki.
You can eat yourself inside.
Okay, so persuasion? Oh,
Right. Okay, Tsubaki, you actually talk to the group, the two guys actually inside the room. They actually listen to you and said, it's okay. We just stay here and listen to you from within this room. Okay. Then after you enter one room and you decided to sing. Then first thing when you enter that room, okay, this group, right? This
I mean,
group is
like,
gonna be
I'm
harder. Okay.
okay, yeah, but yeah, judging with the, I'm just gonna try because like judging with the roll today is horribly bad. There's a lot of net ones today, so
yeah,
I'm
man.
not putting my hopes up there. So it's like I'm just trying. If it fail, I'm fine with it.
No, it's gonna be a net 10. Trust me.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, first is characteristic impact. Hold on, yeah. Characteristic impact. Nice.
Yeah, see, I told you. You.
Yeah. Look at the fucking guitar, man. Recording. Okay, fucking dance.
That's
The music.
that's the moment when you break a string.
Yes. Then your guitar got damaged. Then you stop for a while. You managed to actually persuade the Edgerunners sitting on the table, but your guitar was damaged. And only Hakia like looked to the crowd. The crowd on the dance floor stopped dancing the moment they actually like look at you. Hey, what happened? They will scream out.
I got something.
Hibana, you heard? Hibana, you heard that the music stopped, and the crowd started to actually start booing at Tsubaki.
I got something.
She basically.
I got something.
She basically noticed the security
And
camera.
Remy, you can hear that also from the outside. Like, and the crowd's like, "Whoa, what's the music?" Like, boo. Then, but Tsubaki, as you look at your guitar, it's damaged because this is the second time you roll like below a 10. So
Yeah,
you notice
my
this
roll
young
is
girl.
very bad.
You notice this young little girl. Oh, this is not little girl. This young girl, like, perhaps a teenager. Maybe she's old, but you're not too sure. So quickly run over to you. Okay, Tsubaki and Venator. Venator, what do you say to Tsubaki?
It's like, oh no! It's like, Tsubaki! Hand your guitar over. I'll fix it for you.
It's like, I was like, okay. I was like, wait, do I know you somewhere? It's like, trying to remember. It's like,
You don't
hey.
remember me? I'm your biggest
It's like,
fan.
okay, help. I need to like role play this. How to remember stuff? I can't fucking remember. Is it concentration?
Concentration.
Yeah.
Okay, concentration.
Okay, 19. I should be able to remember, right?
Yeah, she's like one of your biggest fan. Maybe even have a fan club of her own. Maybe started even
I
the
was like-
president of the Tsubaki Lee club or something
Flash-
at her,
yeah.
at her
In-
fixer station or something.
In
Yeah, that's
Vendetta's flashbacks, though, it's
Maybe
like,
even
haha.
maybe even selling your albums illegally in the night market even.
Yes, but in actual case, in Vendetta's flashback, it's like, no, I'm not her biggest fan. I fucking hired them when they were like the like small fish new kids on the block to
That
like
one's Tsubaki don't
perform at
remember.
my
Need to be
yeah.
PG-20.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
But she's like, hey, I hired you, remember? But she doesn't say
It's
that.
like, yeah, it's like, hey, wait, I think I remember you now. You are that girl that kind of have the backstage pass for whatever reason. Xiao keeps asking me about you. Aren't you? Wait, what was her name during back then? Was it Vanessa? No, obviously it's not Vendetta. Was it Vendetta?
It was actually Vendetta. Yeah, Vendetta.
Vendetta. Aren't you
Tsubaki?
Vendetta?
But Tsubaki,
Mhm.
because your guitar string broke twice,
Mhm.
even though you actually enticed this group, and then after that, this group actually walked over to you and said, "See, we love your song, Tsubaki, and this is the reason why we're here. But this girl, okay, roll for brawling.
Who is
Who, me?
brawling? Who is
You.
brawling? Me?
Who's you?
Tsubaki, roll for brawling.
Tsubaki.
Okay. Hold on. Where is brawling? Brawling is fighting. Fighting is brawling. Brawling is here. And I have her fucking 12.
Oh no.
Okay,
Okay.
they pass. Both of them actually grab you, but push you to the back.
Hey,
And then they let you go. Then after
hands
that-
off.
Then they walk over to Vendetta.
Before we get into anything, let me fix his fucking guitar. Capiche?
They look at you. We don't like the way that you flipped the bird to one of our friends. Besides, he just lost a good friend. And we just here to party, and you decided to actually bring us to the dance floor and then decide to flip us? Hey, show some respect, little girl.
Wait, let me fix. She's ignoring them, but she's gonna fix the guitar.
No,
so that's
Tsubaki
basic
didn't pass
tech,
you the
right?
guitar. She didn't declare.
Did you? Did you pass?
She didn't declare.
Okay, then.
No, I wanted to, but
But late
it
already.
got cut off. Yeah, it got cut off.
They're too late for that.
So, what do we have here? So, what are you gonna do about it? All
okay,
you
can
big,
Tsubaki
strong
interject?
men.
Can Tsubaki interject the hostile situation, because obviously he doesn't like the hostile situation that's in his present right now.
And then you can see the crowd is like agitated. But from Hibana, you can see from the security camera. Remy, you can see from the security camera on the wall the situation that this bunch of Edgerunners is bullying this young little girl for something. But you can't see. You cannot hear from the audio. You can only see from their actions. So Remy and Hibana roll for human perception.
Yeah, Vendetta with puppy eyes down there. Okay, she's like really scared right now. She's like, oh no.
Woo woo. All right, okay, Remy, this young girl is gonna be harassed by these young people. But Hibana, okay, this is gonna be a choice. This young girl deserve it, or you have to head out and defuse the situation, because if there's gonna be a fight in this club, you have a lot to answer for to Elliot.
Yep, definitely. She's like saying this. I know she's gonna be bringing trouble today. I'm very sorry, Remy, but I'm gonna have to handle.
You see Stang walked to the room and said, "Lady boss, it seems that this young girl, like the mother left her on the dance floor, decided to just leave her there. It's like that mother or something. It's like mothers nowadays, they don't care about their own daughters. Do you need to defuse the situation now, boss?"
Yeah, I just saw it on the security feed. I'm gonna get an earful.
Okay.
Remy, you can stay here. This is my problem, not yours. So stay comfortably in my
Okay.
office, and there's like alcohol on this table, so you can help yourself. So just
Those are guns, no alcohol. Anyway, Hibana,
No,
while you walk,
those are
while you-
alcohol. Like it's like those bottles that look like guns,
yeah,
but they're fake.
exactly.
But
They're alcohol
anyway,
now.
Mhm.
Remy, you sat on the chair. You see Hibana rush out, trying to defuse this situation. You can see it from the video, the security video. Remy, what do you want to do?
I take the opportunity while Hibana's leaving to have a quick look around.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Now, look around, yeah? Roll for awareness skill, perception. Okay. These are not drinking bottles. Those are actually guns, high-tech guns. To show what the manufacturer is, though, unless you really check. You can see the security feed. There are security cameras all over the place. Private rooms, karaoke rooms, dance floor, kitchen, but that's all you can see. On the table, drawers aside, you do actually head to the back. On this table, looks like a conference table, maybe for meetings and so on, with ashtrays on it, and perhaps a very fresh cigarette on it with smoke. You're not too sure who was the person that talked to Hibana earlier on, but it could be either one of Hibana's henchmen, but henchmen's, you're not too sure. Roll for deduction under education skills.
And while this is happening, I also want to leave. Sorry for the noise in the background. Dog's playing. Can I also leave my audio recorder switched on, recording somewhere that it can't be seen?
All right, now you need to roll for conceal. Wait. Yeah, conceal reveal object. Yeah, conceal reveal object. Where? Which location? Underneath the table, the guns, the TV area.
Somewhere around her chair.
Okay. All right,
Underneath.
you hide it. Conceal reveal object 17. That means that Hibana, if she feels suspicious, she need to rule that DC 17. I'm gonna put it there on. I'm just gonna put that here on the table. You won't be able to see my text.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hidden
GM layer.
audio DC 17. Okay, you won't be able to see it. Okay, it's there. You can't see it.
This is Cyberpunk. It's
Deduction,
DV.
you said?
Yeah. Oh god. DV 17. DC 17. What the hell? D&D.
Excuse us.
It's still the same.
Okay.
It's still the same. DP and DC are still the same.
Anyways, okay,
I
Remy,
know.
you head out. You head out to see what's going on. Okay, now, before Hibana arrive, Tsubaki, you first.
Okay, I want to defuse. I mean, like everything is like, hey, whoa,
Before
whoa.
anything happens, okay, you can auto
Mhm.
fail. You do this bar fight, or defuse the bar fight by simple conversation. Let's not fight, Let's be free.
Go, bar fight.
Conversation, and I put myself as I squeeze her, is like, excuse me. Then I try to plot myself between the guy, and will this be under conversation or persuasion?
You choose.
Okay, I'll use persuasion.
Because you're
since my
Tsubaki
persuasion-
Lee. They are here to listen to you sing, not listen to this little girl like complain like, hey, dance with us. Hey, flip the bird, motherfuckers. And stuff like that,
Okay. It's loading, and it's not showing. I don't know why. Oh, 22.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
So I say that, whoa, guys. This is a bar, not a what's it called, a fight ring, a ring fight, whatever you want to call it. Point being is that I'm here. You are supposed to be here. Give me some respect. I do not like fighting. Not in my presence. If you love my music, you know that my music is spread all about love and peace and everything. Whatever this little girl do to you, come. Let me. What's the word called again? Let me entice you the night, okay? Whatever this girl is doing, come. Let me offer you my song as a repayment, okay? Just. She's a little girl. She's my biggest friend. Although
You
I don't know
see
what
this particular man like push Vendetta holding her by the shoulder. Okay, Vendetta, you can actually feel his huge hands. You see this ogre, an ogre looking at you. He's roughly about 6 feet. You can see his body muscle, waist muscle, like so on. He's probably is bigger or the same size as Woodchipper, looking at you, Vendetta, and then looking at Tsubaki. Tsubaki Lee. When I bring my boys here, we expect a good night. After the things that we have done outside of NightCity, from the combat zone. But I feel that this little girl is a jinx. She come here, she listen to you sing, and see what happened when you play your guitar. You've been losing your concentration, Tsubaki. What would the others think about you? We are your fans, but to see that this is happening, we are going to be not fans very soon. But Hibana, you're rushing as fast as you can towards the situation. You arrive not far from where Tsubaki is. Okay, now what you want to say? Like 2 conversations. Okay, what you
I
want to
just say to them as a group, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, please, let's all just calm down and remain level-headed. The night is still young. We can still have fun. Let's not resort to anything violent now, shall we?
This man looks over you and he said, "Lady manager, I was enjoying a drink with my friends, playing cards, listening to Tsubaki, and then this girl over here, she just walks over to us and starts screaming, join us to the dance floor. Sure, we all wanted to, but she started flipping at me, boss. What's this girl doing here? There's a policy in this club. Only 18 uppers. She looks like she's 14.
I know, it's definitely my bad. I'll have to talk with the people at the front desk, and he's like pressing like what it looks like an ordinary button on her.
Yes, it is your bad. You're the lady boss. It is your bad. Roll 4, persuasion or conversation.
Let's see, my persuasion. Where is my conversation? My conversation is under where again? Education is.
Same, social skills. Everything is social skills. Conversation and
conversation. I'm gonna pick actually persuasion. Did it show up?
no,
Oh, okay. I'll have
yet.
to.
I only see
okay.
Tsubaki's.
Yeah, I thought I pressed it, but turns out I did not actually. 12.
Okay, persuasion 12. And after that, you see this man over to you. It's like, you're not doing a very good job here, manager. Asking a little girl to walk in and waltz out. Where is her parents? Where is the mother? Or where is the father, at least? And then while they're actually having this conversation, Remy, you arrive at the scene. You hear the 2 Edgerunners telling Hibana, it's like, you're not doing a good job. Why is this little girl here? Where's the parents? Where's the mother? Where is the father? When you arrive behind Hibana, you heard this conversation. You can interrupt or you can just listen. So what do you do, Remy?
I pull out my badge and just say, "We got trouble here or what?"
Okay, you took out your badge. Roll for conversation skill. +2 bonus. I'm gonna roll
Is
for the
that,
concentration.
do Tsubaki notice that it's Remy or not
Yes,
notice that it's Remy?
easily. You notice
Okay,
it's Remy.
it's like Remy. It's like Tsubaki look at Remy. It's like Remy. Is that you?
What's this
Okay.
Remy
Not
everybody's
enough
talking
to
about?
dissuade them when you took out your badge, Remy. You know, with a +2 bonus as a lawman. The crash runners, they look to you. Hey, officer. One of them, he walks over to you. We got a young girl here that is obviously illegal of age in a club like this. And she doesn't even have any guardian with her. And the manager here is actually not doing a good job. So, officer, I am a concerned citizen. He looks to you. I'm a concerned
Bruh.
citizen. I do my job. I come here to relax. And you see this manager not doing a good job, and this young little girl. I'm here to listen to Tsubaki Lee. Not looking at her, pointing at Vendetta. And I'm not gonna get scolded at or apologize at by the manager. Manager, you need to compensate me for this. For whatever happened, for me and my group. If you want us to stay, €1,000 should cover everything.
Wow.
Can
Wow.
Tsubaki interject?
Yes, you can.
Okay, guys, ladies. Not ladies. Sorry, guys, gentlemen. Come, chill. You know what? How about this? How about this? I will give you the best night of your life. Forgive this little girl, but instead, how about this? I will entice your night. I will sing until you are satisfied. My guitar may be broken, but my voice is still here. I can sing until my voice is broken, until I'm a broken record. I will sing for you and keep you entertained until you are satisfied. Free of charge.
Tsubaki.
I will personally perform for you for this night, just so that you can be, you know, less angry about this girl. Yeah, she may be at wrong, but come on, she's just a little girl. Let her go. Her parents might left her, but it's alright. I just look at I at Vendetta and say that just follow my lead. Do not say a thing. I'm trying to iron
Okay, before you do
iron him.
anything,
Yeah, I
roll
will
for
roll
your roll for your
acting right.
charismatic impact. You need to beat
Okay.
your DV.
But Vendetta will do something as well. I know
You can't do anything
whatever
yet because you're
Tsubaki
being
says.
grabbed. You're being grabbed by this huge
Oh,
ogre. Okay.
does he
Okay,
really want to
14.
grab me? Okay,
14.
I'll let him grab me for now.
14.
Okay.
Your things are
It's
all over
8
the
only. It's
place.
not 14.
Oh,
It's
man.
not 14. It's 8. Oh my god.
Right. Okay, you didn't beat your DV. They look at you. The ogre holding Vendetta looks to you and said that, you have done your part, Tsubaki. Now we need to do our part. Either we throw this girl out of here, then we enjoy your music. Besides, we are a nice, concerned citizen. Officer then the ogre looks to you, Remy.
That is so
That's so
pretentious.
bullshit. That is so
That's
bullshit.
That's absolute bullshit.
Yep. You
And
don't
we
need to roll
all
for.
know that.
You don't even if you roll human perception of. Okay, maybe if you fail, like with a penalty or a fail, yeah, maybe you won't know. Okay.
We all
Correct.
know. We all know this shit.
Yeah.
Absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
These are Edgerunners. Okay, they have pieces on them every single way, whether they put it at the counter or not. Okay, now Tsubaki done her part. Okay, Veneta, what do you want to do? What do you want to say?
Come on, sugar tits. You see, his night is not over. And let me show you. Let me show you what a young girl can't do. Okay? Tsubaki, if you may. As Vendetta, while being like held by this man, just reaches out arms. Your guitar?
It's like, thank you, Vendetta.
And she takes the guitar and smacks the ogre. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Fucking bro.
she's gonna use her jury rig ability and she's gonna fix the fucking guitar. Basic tech, right?
Yeah, basic tech. This is simple stuff. Just basic tech.
Let's go. 20. Easy game.
Okay. Another one?
She
Another basic tech because 2 strings.
Yeah, she's just gonna take fucking duct tape and just like
Okay. All right. While you're taking some time to do this, it's not 3 seconds.
it takes
yeah,
one
for
action.
simple basic tech.
It takes one action.
Okay, Hibana, what am I do?
Taki jury rig.
Okay, before that,
GM,
role play
GM.
first.
3 seconds.
Hibana, while you're busy, you can talk while talking. Okay, Hibana, what am I do? You notice that this young girl took Tsubaki's guitar, and then after that, they repair the strings and so on, while the other Edgerunners are looking around. So what do you do?
She basically tells the Edgerunners, obviously, she's like, people, come on, the night is still very young. The rest of your drinks and anything you order will be on the house. Just, let's all just calm down and not, blame the child for the mistakes of her parent. After all, it's not her fault that her parents never loved her at all. It's the fault of the parent for having such unwanted children without proper protection.
Okay, I immediately when she said that, immediately when Hibana said that, Tsubaki just glared at her. It's like, really, seriously, this is what you fucking said. She did say that.
Okay. Anyway, Hibana, roll for your conversation skill. It's not a persuasion.
Okay, conversation. I'm gonna fail this for sure. Oh, okay.
Did your mama never love you enough?
They still fail. They look to you like, right, we're gonna be getting everything that you have at the bar just to get ourselves happy. Comprende, boss? But this will be taken out from your own euro dollars. Okay. for a drink. So I will tell you how much will be deducted and how much I roll for their endurance to see if 5 of them actually enjoy it and happy. And this will be up to Tsubaki Lee after this. Now you're done. Okay, Remy, your turn. You shot the badge. They didn't really care. They've been saying they are concerned citizens, but you know they're bullshitting you. This guy's probably killed a number of people that you even know how to count. So Remy, what are you gonna do?
Hibana, where are your goons that check ID on the way in? If you thought that this was a problem, they should have been checked before they entered. This is on you.
Yeah, well, we can do the whole blame game after we have handled this situation, Remy. So yeah, you can just give me the lecture after we have handled this small nonsense of a problem.
Anyway, miss, your ID.
Who? Me?
Yes.
Me? Okay, Vendetta hands over the ID to Remy. Should be a bit familiar.
I take a look and I don't react. But I just say, right.
You look at the
Definitely
ID, you look at Vendetta, Remy, you look at the ID again, and you look at Vendetta. Roll for human perception.
These are two different people.
This doesn't make sense. Her, you look at Vendetta now, and you look at the ID, and you look at the age. If it doesn't make sense because she looks like a little girl to you, but here is where you roll for deduction +2 and deduction first with a +2 bonus.
Counter argument. She's a legal lolly.
Dang.
Okay, 20.
Nice.
Okay, now roll for your concentration skill with a +2 bonus. Okay, that's a sort pass.
Nice.
When you look at the ID, you look at Vendetta. They actually struck you. When this little girl, this Vanessa, you look at the name, is actually your daughter's good friend a long time ago, Alexandria, that you have not seen for a very, very long time. But also at the same time, what is she doing here, Remy? This is Alexandria's friend. That scene I'll do a flashback, okay? Maybe next week. Anyways,
Nice.
This is Vanessa. Oh, wait, yeah. What you want to do, Remy?
Vanessa.
I just look up at Hibana and I say, we'll talk about this afterwards, but she shouldn't be in here. Come along, miss. Let's get you out of here. Take her by the hand and drag her out.
Big man doesn't want to let go.
Okay. Remy, you bring Vanessa out of the club, but Tsubaki, your guitar is repaired by this young little girl. She is really good that she actually made it even better. Now your guitar temporarily have a +1 bonus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
From duct tape.
All is for the all is using
With
by a
duct
freaking
tape.
duct tape.
Duct tape.
It's MacGyver. Maybe I should put a MacGyver music next time.
Hell yeah.
Oh god.
Okay. Performance. So now my guitar +1, right? Now it's 15. And I tried to
Hell
strum.
yeah.
I will try to strum. Is it showing?
Mm,
Is it showing?
Before the duct tape falls out, it's
Alright.
Is it
Oh,
showing?
man.
Is my guitar showing?
No,
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah,
Ah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it's
showing.
wow!
how it's
Look at
going.
that shit! Look at that
You
shit!
play the music.
Yes.
And now you see the Edgerunners like, no, that's where we're talking. But you need to roll for your charismatic impact with a +1 bonus. You need to hit your DV to see if they actually jump to the dance floor.
Okay.
Nani?
Okay, my roll is bad today. My roll is awfully bad today. My roll is very, very bad today.
But the Edgerunners decided not to go to the dance floor, but decided to just listen to you sing while they actually enjoy the drinks that they ordered from the bar. That's probably gonna dry this club dry if they fail their endurance. Or Hibana will have to actually persuade them and say, hey guys, you have to stop drinking now, you have to leave, blah
Okay,
blah
hold up.
blah.
Mhm.
Or we can kick
So,
them out by force.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I know.
this is what Tsubaki will do. Tsubaki will be the quote unquote personal server. So it's like while he was singing and everything, he will like personally serve them, just so that
Mhm.
purposely I can dry out Hibana. It's like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
order more, man, order more, man, order more.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
All right. Okay. Now, okay, Remy and Vendetta. Okay, Remy, where do you bring Vendetta? You have to be out of the club, either through the back door, which is here, or the front door, where you came from.
I'm going at the front.
There a problem, big Mr. Mysterious Man?
Only Remy knows that it's Vanessa, but this Vanessa doesn't know that this is the same Remy, which is Alexandria's
Mm-hmm.
father.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Remy, where do you bring her? Where do you bring Vendetta?
Take her out the front doors.
Okay, all right. Then move to the front door. Move all the way to the front. Then, okay, this will take for some time. And then after a while, you both of you are walking. Then you can have that role play.
What? Am I in trouble now, mister?
I don't.
mister?
I don't say anything, but as soon as I get out of the club, I turn around and give her a hug.
Okay, do you bring her
Well-
all the way to the car park? Or just here?
As soon as I get outside the doors.
Okay, then you give her a hug. Okay, Vanessa, roll for resist torture drugs with -2 penalty.
Nice. Let me do that. What the fuck? No, 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 that's too
No.
high. Please, please. Can I
You
just,
didn't.
can I just fail?
You were
Can I just fail it?
surprised. You didn't cry. No shed a tear. But Remy, roll for resist torture drugs with a -2 penalty. Other body.
Oh.
That's a 1.
Oh.
It's like finish. Okay, I don't know how you're gonna roleplay this. Go ahead, roleplay.
What's going on,
He broke
mister?
down. He broke down. He freaking broke down.
Oh.
All you hear is the sounds of like
Damn.
trying to struggle for breath. The big
Calm
gasp
down.
of tears.
Calm down. As she's like awkwardly like patting the Mr. Remy's back. Whatever happened, it's all right. It's fine.
Vanessa, it's it's Uncle Remy.
She's kind of lost for words. Uncle Remy? So it is you. She's gonna have a bit of a tear. It's been so long. What are you doing here? Where's Alexandria? Where's Auntie Sherry?
Vanessa,
Hmm?
they're gone.
Like out of town or something on a holiday?
No, maybe we should go sit in the car.
As okay. As Vendetta just follows Remy to wherever he's taking her. And I think we reached the car, and then she's like, "What's the matter? Why are you crying?"
Don't mind this. This is just happy tears to see you.
Happy tears.
It's been it's been very long. But yeah, where are they? Are they okay? I tried contacting you guys, but I think you changed numbers or something.
Vanessa, we were out for the night and we were attacked. We were jumped by a gang. We're all. I don't know how to say this. I should have been the one that was left behind, but I'm the only one that made it out of it.
No. This is all in my mind, right? Tell me you didn't say that. Tell me I'm just imagining things. Right?
No. They were taken from us.
No.
but I'm working to find out who and why, and I have some strong leads. Kind of why I was here actually.
You see like a Vendetta, like the kind of makeup kind of running a bit down, like leaving like dark streaks on her pale skin. She's like, as she's crying, but she goes still. It's like, so you're here to find whoever did this.
Yep. But there's something else you should probably know.
Hmm?
I've been struggling to fight off an addiction. I've been sober for probably about 4 months now. But the bullets were laced, and I took one to my liver. It was black lace. And I've been fighting the addiction ever since. I think I may be on the right path now, but I just want you to know in case, you know, it looks like I'm heading that way again.
It's like, if you have any problems, well, I hope you're not alone anymore. You've got Vanessa with you now. We'll handle this together. We'll find out who did this, okay? And we'll make sure that they are put to justice.
Where are you staying at the moment?
That's I have a few places, but usually at the upper marina.
It's a solid place, safe.
It's a container yacht. Yeah, I've got a place of my own. It's a little how do I say this? Cluttered, but it'll suffice. Look, I'm terribly sorry that I just went off the grid and left you guys. I didn't ever mean it, and I didn't ever want that. Something happened to me too, Uncle Remy.
Oh. What is it?
Oh. Well, you see, I'm dead to the rest of the world.
What do you mean?
You heard of this fire at the Corpo residences off at the Glen?
Vaguely.
That was me and my family. And I've been laying low ever since to find that person that took them from me.
I just give her a hug.
As this time Vendetta doesn't really hold back on her tears, as she reciprocates the hug, and cherishes the moment, finally finding someone that holds a special place in her heart.
Tell you what, you can stay at my place if you like. Little known to me, Sherry was keeping secrets of a good sort, and I have an apartment she left me.
If I ever need to, I'll come looking, but maybe I'll bring dinner like last time. But I don't want to owe any more favors. You guys were really nice people, and there's some things that I gotta do.
There's no favors amongst family.
as Vanessa hears family, and she kind of like tilts her head down and just sobs a little. Okay. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, Uncle Remy.
I take it to the car and we talk.
Yeah.
Right. The both of you actually decided to walk over to the car after having that short reunion. And Vanessa doesn't know what actually happened to Remy's family. And that was actually quite a shocker to her. And
You
then,
roll for.
then Remy decided to actually bring Vanessa to the car and perhaps even drive to where she lives and to actually find out that she actually live at the night market area, you think, maybe? But this is where Veneta will need to tell you that where does she live within the world map. But if you decided to actually go up to the club again, you can actually take the elevator. Maybe Remy can go up to the elevator and actually talk to Hibana while Vendetta waits in the car or anything. So now, okay, Remy, what do you want to do?
I've forgotten all about Hibana at this point, and
Okay.
decided that we're going to go back to the apartment.
While they are like walking over to the car, I mean, not like walking over the car, like starting at the car, Vendetta's just gonna ask, and who's that boss lady chick? She a lead or something?
No, not exactly. She's a friend who is getting herself into trouble, and she doesn't know it.
I see. I wish the best for her, I guess. Well, you want me to take you? You want me to point out the directions? Oh yeah. Secretly, Tsubaki doesn't know this, but Vendetta is like his neighbor.
Mhm.
Did
Alright.
Did you like the music there?
Yeah. Tsubaki is a familiar person to me.
He's a good friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I knew him since back in the days where where our crew was a real small band. And we kind of grew together in that sense. It was some fun times. But yeah, just take a right over here and over here. And then you see like I don't has Remy been to like Tsubaki's place?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good.
Tsubaki old place,
Okay.
never. But if it's gonna be the new place, also never.
Oh,
Because
Tsubaki has a new
you
place.
guys
Okay.
so you guys do not know where Tsubaki live now, okay?
Mm.
Because she's actually working for STREAGA.
Mm.
So basically everything here moving forward, you won't know, but only Tsubaki knows. But okay, Remy and Veneta, you decided to actually go to the car and actually drove off and to where either to Remy's new place, either to Remy's apartment. Remy, the apartment to you now, you are the only resident. But it is run down and there's nobody to actually handle or take care of it. Sure, it was actually given to you by your wife, but that fourth to fifth story building currently right now, nobody's there. But you decided to either send where Vanessa is staying, or you decided to actually bring her to the apartment, which should probably be next week's session. Okay, so when now?
Yeah, I think we're going to my place, right? Right, Six?
Yeah, if you like.
Yeah. So it's basically where Tsubaki used to live, around
Okay,
that kind of area. Yeah.
all right.
So it's a very familiar place.
Yeah,
Because I didn't
okay.
wanna.
The
Yeah.
docks area, the containers
Mhm.
area. Okay, now meanwhile at the club. Okay, Hibana, you told the bartender to actually just give them actually like 5 bottles. 5 bottles like enough to actually keep them like busy. And Marco actually say sure. Like then after he would just like serve them actually 5 bottles. While Tsubaki, you actually sing the song. But again, the crowd is not enough. Again, It's like there's only not enough to actually fill the dance floor, to fill up the dance floor. But what do you want to do now, Tsubaki?
Okay. Tsubaki will do what Tsubaki do best, but obviously my role is not with me today. So I will try a different approach. Instead of wait, let me see. Let me just like what would have been a better. Okay, I will try to woo them. Okay, this part is already wooed. This one here, the not to say wooed. So I'll like go over here, the final cubicle. Then again, I do my set of things first. The characters return, then I roll.
Yeah. When you enter, you can see a bunch of Japanese people looking at you as you enter the room, and then after that, one of them looking at you. We are having an important conversation here. And now, what are you actually saying?
Oh, why is it we have to have that one skill?
Damn.
The duct tape came off.
The
That's
one
all.
of the duct tape.
Cannot lah. Today is very bad. Today is very bad for the roller. Today is very bad. It's like one of the skill has to have a net one. I don't know why.
And it's always the
Yeah.
guitar.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
the
it's
guitar,
always a guitar.
which is Tsubaki's main skill. Okay, main skill here.
No.
It's like-
You
but
still have one more duct
but
tape.
Tsubaki, he's saying inside roll for streetwise under social skills.
Right. 13.
Okay, now roll for education skills criminology.
Criminology, right?
Yep, criminology.
Wait on. My is it shown? Yeah, 6. No, don't know a shit. Don't know a single shit.
Okay,
Mhm.
but you're streetwise. You look at this man. You look at his tattoo. You only know him temporarily. You only know him like a bit, like by name, but you don't know what is he. Because you're Japanese, also you've been to Japan. You notice that this man, by the name of Sayasuka Ajinomoto.
Ajinomoto.
Okay.
Fucking Ajinomoto.
Oh, his real name, Sayasuka Ajinomoto. But you have to say really
Oh
quick.
yeah, saya suka Ajinomoto. Yes, you love your ASN MSG.
Yes, I love my MSG. I love my
Uncle
MSG.
Roger love his MSG. Very good. Shout out to you, Uncle Roger.
Yeah, right. Then Sayasuka looking at you and said, "Leave our premises. Leave the room." But your guitar is already damaged. You're not too sure like how you're gonna proceed, but you're gonna sing anyway. But now you have a penalty of -2 on your guitar. But you
You know
left
what?
the room.
Fuck the guitar for now. It's like, you know what? If guitar is not helping me, I'm gonna go fucking Samish, man. Wait, hold on. That is fine. Problem?
There, you take your samisen.
Samish.
Okay,
Yeah,
no
my
penalties for your
samisen.
samisen.
Then I was like, I just instead of the guitar, I was like, I just put one side, and I just draw out the samisen. Then I just play. Then it's like, okay, I'll move. It's like I will not interrupt them because I have common sense. Obviously, I have common sense.
Mhm.
Then I'll go here. I'm sure I haven't moved this part here. The 1, 2, 3, 4. Aside from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mhm.
The 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, I will do the same thing. Please don't fuck me now. Okay, 10 is fine. 10 is fine. Wait up. 40, 10, 16. Good. Don't fuck with me right now. Is it shown? Oh, it's not shown. Yes! Finally! Finally! Finally!
The two cyber up people actually they were just sitting down, drinking, discussing about what's the next gig, so we're gonna do next. You interrupted them. It's like when you actually sing your and they were like they actually enjoyed it. They look at the way you play the guitar and like they went after they speak German to you. Oh, and then after they are like really enjoyed. You don't understand because unless you have language.
Nope, I don't have. I obviously don't have.
Then they started to And after that, one of them the man actually looked to the woman, and after that, the woman just nod, and after that, they just walk over and head straight towards the dance floor.
Nice. I'm able to wood them. But I hope I wood all 4 here, right? Or no, it's just only these 2 here.
No,
Am I
only
able
those
to
2
wood
there.
them? Okay.
This is a different guy, different girl.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
again, last one, I think it's the last one. Wait, are these 2? What is here, Herbert? What is here? This part here.
This is actually a different bar within this premises.
We have a bar within the bar. Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
VIP section to be exactly.
Okay.
More
Well,
like
I will
VIP
try to do the same thing again. I mean, like, I don't know how many times I can do before you move into the next scene, but again, I will do that again. Dance. And then my performance. Where's my performance? My performance on my shamisen. Nice. Now it's the charismatic impact.
Yes, finally.
You should have used your shamisen.
Everything's going well.
You should have used your shamisen from the get-go. Screw the guitar.
I was like, when I when I was playing, it's like, I assume that's a girl. That looks like a guy, but I'm not sure. I'm not judging, but it's like, is that a guy or a girl in the red hair?
It's a girl actually.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, I look up to her and say that, hey, want to dance with me on the dance floor? I'm not like romantically saying this, but it's like I'm trying to like persuade her to dance on the dance floor with me.
Yep,
Because
roll the
like
same
I'm
skill. Dan, shamisen, charismatic impact.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you
I did.
definitely would this man.
Yeah.
It's like, even though I'm single tonight and I'm actually crying over my ex-girlfriend, but your music is good.
Hey,
Okay.
get them together. Get them together. Get them together. No,
Okay,
no, no, no.
Body. Again, body. Dance. Okay, nice. Good. Don't fuck up again. Don't fuck up again. Okay, performance. Shamisen. Okay, good. 12 is good. 10 is fine. 10 is fine. 10 is
Girl
fine.
said-
10 is fine.
And then she looks to you. I'm sorry, but I just want to sit down here and not think about anything. I just broke up with my boyfriend and stuff. But yeah,
Oh, you mean the guy over there?
no, who? No, some other guy.
Okay, good.
Now's a perfect chance to instigate something. That guy over there, he just broke up with his girlfriend.
Yeah, it's like, hey, it's like if you need someone to to consult you, that guy over there. Yeah, I think he can be a good company.
Roll for social skills, persuasion.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Social persuasion. Nice.
And she said, but okay, sure. Why not? Okay, sure, I'll go to the dance floor. But you better play some really good music on the stage. She asked you.
Well, if you're dancing on the dance floor, I will play specifically for you.
Then you can see them dancing. The girl was talking to him, and the guy was like looking at her. And then roll for human perception on both of them.
You human perception. It's a 18. Nice.
It's really awkward. It's like both strangers trying to dance with each other. You better start singing some really good song.
Okay. I will sing one of the song, the love song, Herbert. I think I shared a few. It's like stay with me.
Let me see.
Try convince those
yeah,
five.
sure. I think I'll turn it on.
Those 5 Edgerunners to dance again with your shamisen.
But you need to go to the stage
Yeah.
though, Tsubaki.
To the stage.
No. They will be my last concern because I'm trying to make sure that I can woo the a bit more easier one compared to the harder one. Because if I'm wasting my time on the harder one, there's no point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This group is hard.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. I will just say that if I can. If I can't, then it's fine.
The Rockerboy at the other end is very hard.
Yeah. That one Christopher Evan. No.
Yes.
That one. I'm just gonna leave it that. I'm just gonna leave it at
Sex the
that.
Bomb. You have to remember their group name. Sex the Bomb.
Sex bomb.
All right. Okay. You're not singing, but you're still there at the top. So I'm gonna do the audio. This was the song that you actually sang together with Diana Fairview. But this is just the end of the audio, and you're not too sure where is Diana at the moment. But if Aliman is not here, he's definitely with Diana.
Then I just come over here, and again I will do the three combo shit. First is
You sing the
First
song.
is
We both listen to you.
performance. Okay, 14 is okay as long as not a fail. That's fine. Then is body, dance. Okay, good. Don't fail me now. 10 is fine. 10 is fine.
Okay, go for education deduction.
Education, deduction. I don't understand shit.
And you think to yourself, Yoshimi-san's doing better than your guitar. Maybe you should throw away your guitar and get a better one. The guitar shop.
Oh.
Maybe that will be your next trip, you think to yourself. But the man actually listened, both of them actually listened. They were actually having a conversation. They were actually talking. Roll for perception. Under awareness.
Awareness. Perception. Well.
Okay, at first they were talking about, hey, the next deal is going to come through here. So we're going to start a night market or midnight market. And then after that, they stop talking. And then they look at you. Hey, yeah, Tsubaki, nice song, man. But we're busy at the moment. We're discussing deals and businesses. Perhaps you can actually go head over. We're busy.
I just say that understandable. Have a nice day.
Okay.
I want to do the meme, but I can't send the meme right now.
Roll for streetwise before you leave them. Social skills.
Streetwise, social. Streetwise. Also 12.
Alright, you don't know the but they're talking about night market and midnight market, but you don't know that. You don't know much about that. But whoa, man, it's like somebody tried to put a GIF. Okay, alright. Somebody tried to put a GIF, but make sure you check the GIF file before pressing enter. Anyways, okay, Tsubaki, you left through the stage, and then you start singing the song.
Have a nice day. And
then
I'll get back up the stage. I'll just get back up the stage and just start singing like actual song.
Alright. And then, but meanwhile, Hibana, you head straight towards your desk. While Tsubaki is actually trying his best to bring people to the dance floor, at least this will bring in the revenue. However, there is still some people that's not on the dance floor. We're trying to bring in more people from New Westbrook to come to this club. But maybe you probably can try that perhaps some other day or some other week, because this is that gig. But as you said there, okay, Remy left together with that young girl. Maybe you think to yourself, maybe Remy is giving her an earful and like, hey, don't go to the club, you're an underage girl, don't do this, you know. And you know Remy will not take advantage of young girls. He's not that type of police officer.
He's got
you never know. 3 months is a long day to change a person. See what happened to Hibana.
I mean,
Remy's got
she
standards.
still basically believes in him, and she's like, wondering regarding Mao and like, just Mao for and Mao and Midnight, and yeah, that's about it. I'm assuming her chair is like, moved or anything, since she like pushed it all the way to the end.
No. This one you would need to actually roll for. Where is it?
Conceal review of Bujaku.
Not conceal review up here. Where is it? Investigation.
There is an investigation.
You can't roll for perception for this one also. Just conceal reveal object then.
Where?
Under awareness skill.
Okay, awareness. Okay, conceal reveal object. I'll use 2 luck points for this one.
Damn.
15.
Wow.
I should have used more.
17.
I should have used
It's only
more.
17. Okay, you can't. Now, that's nothing wrong actually, Hibana. You look at your chair. Okay, you just sat down there, and then after just look at the security feed, and then look at Tsubaki sing. It's like his favorite song, and everybody dancing. And there's quite a number of people dancing. It's like because when they dance, they also order drinks at the same time. That's still not enough. But you also have to lose a number of bottles for the night for the bunch of Edgerunners sitting down there, also enjoying Tsubaki's song. They are here to enjoy the song. Of course, just now they were actually going to beat up a little girl, or maybe even beat you up, or maybe even beat Tsubaki up, or try to maybe even... But they will not beat them up in front of an officer, because New Westbrook is too close to the NCPD, one of the precincts of the NCPD. So there's no way they're gonna do that because Remy is already there. Remy is just gonna call for backup, and that's it. So these Edgerunnders will probably just run away within the next few rounds after fighting stuff. But that didn't happen, which is a good thing. Also thanks to Remy,
Wow.
thanks to Tsubaki, also Venator
That-
repairing the guitar with a duct tape.
What do you mean thanks to me? I was the one who started.
Yes. Well, the little girl's gone, so hopefully you won't see her much. But Sang and Root is just standing there playing cards with each other, and there's no VIP coming over because you're not too sure about the VIPs in this particular room. So, Ivana, what you want to do?
She basically calls in on. She basically, like, because she thought Remy all this time is still outside, so she's like, calls him on the number that she still basically have. She's not even sure if he is changed his phone number or anything. To see
Okay, you give Remy a call.
where he is basically.
All right, you give Remy a call easily. Okay, Remy, as you're actually driving towards the docks, near the combat zone area, you receive a call from Hibana. Do you pick up?
I let it go to messages. I don't hang up on it.
All right, you don't hang up.
Obviously, I hear the whole the message like.
Nombor yang anda dial tidak telah sila call.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
Basically, the
Please
message will say something like, "This is Remy the Boots. If you are after some more information regarding a story that you want to tell, then please leave a message. Otherwise, if you are contacting me regarding matters of law, please contact NCPD."
Otherwise, if you have cat photos, please send them over.
Anyway, she basically.
Please do not hesitate. Please do not hesitate to send it over.
Basically says she basically leaves the following message. Remy, when you hear this message, do call me back so we can schedule like lunch or dinner, maybe even coffee tomorrow morning if you are free. That is. You know where to find me now, so take care of yourself. And like just hangs up and keep looking at the security feed to make sure like no future incident, and yeah, that's about it.
No more little girls entering bars now.
Oh, definitely. Like she has to like ask for like an upgrade to the door that includes an auto ID checker or something. Just
and like fucking Edgerunners packed with iron. Like, what's going on here? Somebody's not doing their job properly.
And then, after the night is over, Tsubaki actually singing the song. Okay, Tsubaki, roll for your charisma impact, your dancing skill, and your Semasen's guitar skill. One last time.
Wait, it's loading very slow for me right now. I don't know why. Is it showing? I pressed already. Is it showing?
Okay.
I'm waiting for
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
it's-
This is lower than the DV. Okay.
Yeah. It's probably like I will assume that it's tired. Like it's tired. So it's like, okay.
Midnight,
And
but it's already midnight. It's already It's way past midnight already, Tsubaki.
okay, wait.
See,
Then okay. Then the performance commission. Okay, good. So it's just my character's make dance is the one that's being shit right now.
yes,
which
yes,
is
that's
No,
right.
it will not be shit.
Yeah, so you don't see many of the
Trust
crowd
me.
that you try to actually persuade. Well, most of the crowd was already like listening to the same song, and then after you couldn't really do much with your wooden guitar. And there's nothing much Hyakuya could do with electronic devices to actually improve your music further. Even though I'm giving bonuses to your characters, guitar, but not the samisen, because only to the guitar skill. But even then, you've been rolling a lot of negatives and so on. But Hyakuya, like, look at you, stay silent. She just like said, no, nothing she could do. You can see her head. And then after that, way past midnight, Tsubaki, Hibana, please roll for your endurance. Underbody.
Tsubaki, is it? Endurance.
Yeah, Tsubaki and Hibana.
Endurance.
Okay. Both are
Okay,
not tired.
that's
Now it's well. Now it goes well.
Both are not tired. But you see, most of the crowd has already left the building. And except for those workers. But the workers, after a while, Hibana,
Mm-hmm.
you actually like gave them it's like they're for their weekly wages and stuff. They said they'll be coming back next day. So they also left the bartender, the top part for the VIPs, talking to the fixers, and also Marco and the guard, and also Lisa, and also the others within the bar. They also like left. This is not supposed to be here. And then Hyakuya actually walk over to you, Tsubaki, pats you on the shoulder, didn't say a word, and then she received a call. She didn't say a word. She just put her fingers to her ears. She just nodded to the person talking to her through the other call, and then after that, she just put on her hood and walk off. Left, but you see Christopher Evans walk over to you. You're good, but not so good. Perhaps one day, Tsubaki. Perhaps. Day after he walks off. And the Edgerunners, they walk over towards to you. And Ogre, I mean, they literally call him Ogre, and said, "We'll be back, Tsubaki Lee. And hopefully this time there's no little girls disturbing us while we're actually enjoying a drink."
Yeah. I'm sorry for the night, seriously. I wish I could treat you better, but you know, lady boss, being up in everyone's ass and everything is like I would have treated you even more better, but hey, lady boss controls the premises. I can't really help much. I
Lady
would have
boss,
do more for you.
I would prefer Dimitris. Dimitris runs his place better. Besides, she would never let a young little girl actually just walks in. She would personally throw her out if she was here. But then after that,
Mm,
Dimitris is busy with that young boy that they just hired for STREAGA. What was his name? He turns to one of the guys. What was it? He turns to go with the sunglasses. What was his name again? Boss, they call him like Sucksec or something. Like Hannibal Sucksec. They're like, yeah, Simon Sucksec or whatever. They're like, it's like feels like Dimitri's toy boy or something. They're in New York, but yeah. But you're good, Tsubaki. We'll walk for Dimitris. That's when you realize, Tsubaki, that these guys are actually STREAGA's Edgerunners.
mm,
Then, like that's the reason why they're carrying like every single piece and armor and cyberware that's allowed in this club. Then they left. Then
mhm.
Sang and Root looks to you, Hibana, and they said, "Okay, boss, I guess we need to actually count how much we're earning today, how much losses we got, and you know, see all the other people talking about this in the media. You know what they say. They like the media calls. You know what's the thing they use nowadays? Like all those young kids. Then you see Root on his handphone. Oh look, it's like we got a number of views, and yeah, so well, it's like they even some took a record of you. You see, they Root actually showed you a video of you
Instead of
being
YouTube,
harassed.
is MeTube. Instead of
Yeah, me
YouTube,
too.
is MeTube.
Instead of Facebook, it's what? I don't know,
No,
It,
but
no, wait,
But hit.
But anyways, he shows you a
Hit
video. I don't want to find out
pics.
about. There's a name for it. I thought there is actually for it in the book in the Cyberpunk. And Ruth shows you the video.
CityNeck.
See,
It's
boss.
actually called CityNeck.
That's it.
It's a combination of everything. Facebook,
Yeah,
YouTube,
he
yeah.
showed you the video through the CityNet and everything, and he showed you a video of you being harassed by the corpos. It's like corporal Ash runners, and then after that, the young girl was in the video, and then there's like people saying, "What's this young girl doing at the club? Is it legal now? It's like, why is this allowed?" And so on. And then after that, what you decided to actually count like digitally. You actually head towards your desk. Now roll for your education skills counting.
Okay, definitely. Education skill, accounting. Let's see. I'll use 2 luck points. That'll be an 11.
Mm. This should be one skill you should level up to level 1 when you get
Oh,
IP.
oh yeah,
Very
yeah, yeah,
important moving
yeah,
forward.
definitely.
Moving forward, accounting is very important.
Note to
Otherwise,
self.
you won't even know how to answer to Elliot and so on.
Yeah,
And then after
exactly.
that, but then after that, Sang and Root, after doing all the thing, they actually walk over to Tsubaki. And after that, then Root said, like, good one, Tsubaki. I like it. However, things weren't so good with your guitar strings and everything. But luckily, the young girl, she did a good thing with her hands. I wonder what else she's really good at. It's like Sang, like, look at Root. Hey, Sang, she's underage. And then Sang, look at Root.
Okay. Like Tsubaki is like say, yeah, maybe I should go look up for her. I think it's high time I should go look for someone that is able to fix my guitar. The last time when
And then Root
our
looks to
crew
you,
was here,
Tsubaki, and said, well, I hope that she can string my guitar. I mean, sorry. And then Sang looks at
rude,
Root. Hey,
rude.
rude. You're being
She's
rude, rude.
underage.
You're being
I don't
rude,
think you want
rude.
to be. Yeah, you're being rude, rude.
Rude.
Yes. But Sang actually looks to you, Tsubaki. I do some check regarding this young girl and her profile information. I know where she lives. Perhaps I can actually bring you over. It's like, since, well, we are not doing anything, only nighttime. It's like, get some rest, Sang said. And perhaps in the morning, we can actually head over to her and see what's her deal.
Yes. Yes, that sounds like an excellent plan, sir. I will meet you tomorrow morning, yeah. I guess it's like she's cracking her neck. The bucket is cracking his neck, and then it's like say that, yeah, I think I need the rest. The constant playing and everything, and well,
Yes. Well, we'll wait for you in the car downstairs at the car park as usual. We'll drop you off at your place. Then after that, we're gonna drop off Lady Boss over there to her place. And then you might
yeah.
then left and head straight towards the lift. And then after that, however, from the calculations and everything for that night, not much. Like from the earnings, like Hibana, but you look at Subaki's, what they actually getting prepared. The club is actually empty, and then you actually you actually turn on the security cameras and everything, and the turrets outside and inside. To show why there's turrets inside the building, but it must be for a good reason.
Definitely. I mean, she was just giving management of this place. So to her, she takes the place as it is. Like, doesn't question why there's
Yes.
turrets inside, why there's like motion sensors on the inside. She's like, she was told, turn on this security system, and that's it.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give you 10 minutes or 5 minutes to role play with each other before actually we end.
She basically, like, and Tsubaki's obviously, putting his guitar and shamisen in their protective cases and whatnot. She basically tells him this: feeling tired, exhausted after tonight, or up for some, a late night cap at some 24-hour cafe.
You just see that he did ignore you. He acknowledged you speaking to him, but he's just trying to prepare his guitar because his guitar is kind of damaged. And despite it's being fixed by Vendetta, he's like trying to like make sure that it's not damaged further. And it's like, nope. It's like when he's done preparing the keeping everything, it's like, nope. I'll be continue fixing my guitar until the end of the night. I'm sure that you don't need me right now, so I will be on my way,
Since
Miss Suzuki.
Listen, Tsubaki, since your guitar is damaged, what brand is it? Like your guitar? Maybe I can secure a new one or a replacement.
No, this is not replaceable. This is a relic of something that I will hold dear to me. I appreciate your effort, but no, I will not have this replaced. If this thing is gonna be the death of me, so be it. But I will not have it be replaced.
Okay, do you know anybody who can, fix it?
Yes, that little girl, the one that you and the Edgerunners are trying to throw her off. She is the one that is able to fix my guitar despite being reductive. She's looking at he's like looking up as like, reductive really? But it's like, yes, I'm on my way to look for her and I'm very sure that she's able to be able to fix my equipment.
Well, look no further because I saw Remy escorting her out. So I left him a message on his phone number, if he's free tomorrow for like some tea or lunch. You're welcome to tag along. You can ask him for the girl's name and details, or I can do that on your behalf. I'll let you.
Well, if that's a
Yeah, go ahead.
well, I should have a faint idea on who is that is, and I think Sung mentioned that he have an idea of where the girl stay as well. So I think I shall be on my way to look for her as soon as possible. After all, what is the performance without my guitar? My guitar is like my clothes. Without them, I'm empty. I feel naked without them.
True.
Deep.
True.
Deep.
Your performance with the shamisen was actually not that bad. But nevertheless, your guitar needs to be fixed. I'll call you tomorrow once Remy basically calls me and wants to, drink tea or have lunch, and I'll let you know where you can meet us, or we can just pick you up. We don't have much time left before the security system kicks in, so shall we?
Tsubaki, roll for deduction.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, deduction is. Wait, awareness, deduction. Wait, is it
Education, I think.
Education skills deduction.
Deduction. It's a
Whoa.
Well, what do I do?
I would have given you a tip, but this is way below the DV. Okay? So this is, you're gonna make your own deduction after this moving forward. I mean, for next week's session, is either you're going to go, maybe it's like to throw your guitar, buy a new guitar, or look for this girl, follow Sang, Hibana, and Root.
I already make my deduction is that I will go and find this Vendetta person because she's the one that's willing to fix for. I would assume during when Aokiri is still around. Xiaolang is the one that fixing, but because now I'm alone and I don't really know how to fix my guitar, so it's like now I have someone that's able to help me fix my guitar. So it's like okay, I will have to like talk to her and see maybe make some negotiation or deals to have her fix my guitar for me. I mean, obviously not for free, lah. Obviously not for free. So it's like I will pay her a certain amount of money so to have her fix my guitar and everything. So it's like yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
First, that'll be for next episode. Okay, now for Hibana, roll for deduction.
Okay, deduction is under education. Here we are. I'm gonna also have to invest in this skill.
Yeah, you guys. Oh man.
And I'm
so very happy with
I
you.
did not declare.
Okay,
I
so
wanted to use my last
all right,
point.
this okay. You think to yourself, all right. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm gonna before you head over to the club, you're gonna bring Remy to actually have coffee or food. But I can't give you the tip now, so there's I will not tell you where to bring, either to the best restaurant in the city or a normal place. So right now, the moment after you have that conversation with Tsubaki, you receive a phone call. Hibana, you look at the number, you notice that it's actually the private number from Elliot.
She basically says to Tsubaki, I'll wait for you by the car, so I'll just have to take this phone call. As she basically,
Tsubaki don't even care. Tsubaki didn't even care. He just walks towards the car. The moment you have the phone rang, I just excuse myself. I just get myself away, and I'll just go to the freaking car.
I stand like in the dance floor and answer the phone call as I walk very slowly.
You answer the phone call where you answer very slowly, and Elliot actually like spoke to you and said, Hibana, I saw the video from CityNet, the club Beehive, and I saw what actually happened between the group of people there. I would like to actually to speak to you and Tsubaki and ask you personally of what actually happened. Can both of you actually come over to my office tomorrow afternoon to have this conversation? I already informed Seng and Root to actually pick you up and then bring you over here. Make sure 12 p.m. sharp, no later than that.
Definitely. Just to be on the record, I did avoid the potential trouble at the club itself. Although I'll need to, I'll definitely get an earful on letting an underage girl in there, but
roll for conversation, social skill.
Conversation, social skill. Better than that one.
No excuses, Hibana. You only ask to talk when I ask you to talk. Do not talk when I actually listen. So, again, bring Tsubaki to actually meet to see me tomorrow, and yourself. Root and Seng will pick you
Yeah.
up. Take the elevator. You know what to do.
Definitely.
Demetrius is not here. Demetrius is actually busy currently right now with Aliman and Diana. So until they return, I'll actually look into this matter personally.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow
I
then.
want to know what actually happened from the words and the mouth of the both of you. Do not delay. Have a good rest. You will need it, both you and Tsubaki. And I'll be seeing you.
Definitely, I'll see you tomorrow then.
Then she puts out the phone.
Mhm.
Before you even finish talking, she puts out the phone.
Yep. She's like, great. I'm gonna get an earful tomorrow and before lunch. And she basically then like she's like, you know what? I'll let tomorrow be tomorrow. So, and she just goes to the car and be dropped off at her place.
Okay. You actually close the lights, turn on the security, and then took the elevator, and head straight towards the car park where Sang, Root, and even Tsubaki is already waiting
I
at the vehicle. But as you took down the elevator, you're thinking to yourself, what has cleared what with you? But Sang and Root was there. You're actually walking. Tsubaki was already there. And then Root and Sang looks to you, Hibana. Then the both of them and said, "Boss, we got a call from the bigger boss."
just did. Tsubaki, skip anything before lunch because we're gonna have to see Elliot tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna do what Tsubaki do. Tsubaki didn't even hear you say. He already pop up on his headphones and start jamming on music, trying to find inspiration. Because obviously what he did today is it's like below the par that he wanted. So he's trying to find new inspiration. So it's like whatever you say is already blocked out by the noise cancelling headphone.
Okay, Tsubaki, roll for education skills composition to look for ideas.
Okay, wait. I just
Education skills composition.
Yep, wait, hold on. My character sheet is not loading. Education, composition, and I will need to upgrade this one because I have no. Wait, that's composition. What the fuck? Composition button. No, is it on? Oh,
Whoa.
fucking hell.
Oh, okay. I think I'll take
The 10.
no, not the
The
second
10
one.
actually.
No, not
The 10
the first one.
composition.
Yeah, the 10 composition. Okay, while Root is driving the vehicle, when Hibana actually tried to talk to you, you're actually already thinking of the next song. Well, Sang actually turns and said to you, but you didn't actually listen. You're not too sure who you're gonna be meeting, but they're gonna pick you up anyway. Then the car drove off from the car park, and then while Hibana is thinking what's going to happen, and also Tsubaki thinking what's the next song. Then Elliot actually walks around and thinking, huh, where are you? She speaks out to herself. Where? And she takes a deep breath. And then she looks at the monitor on the screen on the wall in front of her. Where are you hiding? She asks herself. And then, to be continued.